Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seeds as I spread, with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Yes, sir. What is going on? What's up, bro? So we started the conversation this afternoon. We're going to continue the conversation right now on this lovely, beautiful Wednesday transitioning to Thursday evening, morning. You haven't been to sleep, Mark? You got to get that rest, though. You got to get that rest, Fulio. Gotta put my phone in charge. What up, Marco? What's up, Chris? Byron, Dan, Marcos, Saif, and Sammy are in here. Oh, yowie, wowie. What up, Straight Edge? Can't wait to talk. We're hitting up the mics tonight, man. The mic is hot. Happy March, everyone. Happy Wednesday night. Thursday morning. Happy road to WWE 2k23. Again, we are live right now. We're going to be entering the lobby shortly. We're doing open mic night. Make sure y'all drop that like for your boy LexxExp. What up, Butler? You're hyped with the 4 Brock Lesnars? That's what's up. What up, Papa? No ringside report, man. What up, Ronald? Been busy selling out. What up, Jose? How y'all doing, Simplicity? Who's joining the voice lobby on Discord? Who's joining the voice lobby on Discord? Let me put the Discord link there so you guys can join. We're almost there. We're just around the corner. Just around the corner. We got some fresh water. I see we got D-Nice, Purge, and VJ in the voice lobby. Trout sold. Man, if you sell enough times, it's no longer selling out. How are you guys doing tonight, man? How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope my GM is improved because I loved it last year. Just needed some extra stuff. And then my faction, you know, I had my fair share of fun with it. I just think that it needed the auction and multiplayer element. So before we get into the voice lobby and we break it down with some of you guys in the community, I want to talk about what went down earlier today. So earlier today, WWE Games from 2K had a stream for 2K23. They teased a couple DLC stuff here. As you see, we got the bad newspaper, and it's a bunch of different logos. If you look around, there's emblems everywhere. You got some texting, some words upside down like Carlito. You got the record, you know, for some of the people that are pretty much confirmed to be in the DLC. So you just look around everywhere here and you could spot some confirmed superstars like Eve, the Divas Championship. So we're going to get some more Divas from that era. We got the Bray Wyatt, you know, Rabbit. We got the Diamond, hopefully, you know, talking about Diamond Dallas Page. We got the Chase University. Hit Row, obviously. We got the hopefully the Steiner brothers with that sculpture here. Trick Williams, Harley Race. There's just a bunch of stuff on here to go through. So that went down during the showdown today. It was a QR code that they wanted us to scan and check out for ourselves. And then we also had some ratings revealed today. One of the more notable ratings revealed was for Rey Mysterio, got a boost from 82 to 86, and we got Rhea Ripley from an 87 to a 90. So they got a rating boost, and we did get some big reveals just for the rest of the roster in general. So I'm really excited for the game, man. Stunna hit me up on the side today. He's like, yo, what's going on, bro? You're not excited for the game? What's popping? I'm like, bro, I could tell you haven't been paying attention. You haven't been tuning into the streams. Of course I'm excited. Now, in terms of the DLC, I'm not as excited as you guys. I'm a little Debbie Downer when it comes to the DLC because, you know, the DLC doesn't include the arenas. The DLC doesn't include any additional storytelling and showcase. Yeah, the DLC could be so much more than just character updates, and with all the NXT superstars they're adding, it feels like a roster update in general. So yeah, the Bad News Barrett is indicating Wade Barrett, but mainly the Bad News version instead of the Nexus version. So yeah, we got Wade Barrett teaser in there too. So a lot of teasers, a lot of build-up, you know, just 2 short weeks, right? Let me see here. So I'm looking at the calendar. So it's crazy to think that that's it. It's not next week. It's the week after. We are almost there, y'all. After all this time, you know, and it sucks that I got hit with the copyright strikes by Take-Two Interactive, man. It really hurts because we should have been at like 20,000 subscribers now. But because I wasn't able to show the content, because I wasn't able to, you know, post those videos without me, you know, just sitting there talking about it, it really hurt the channel and the run we've been on. But it doesn't change the fact that we are indeed hyped up and, you know, just head over heels with what we've seen in terms of graphics and upgrades for the game. They're dragging it for sure. What about screenshots? Can't show the screenshot. I literally got hit with copyrights for the cover, bro. I didn't see a Jackass logo for the tees. No, I don't see no Jackass logo. I see the wolf and I see an owl there. And Nathan, it says, and things like that. But you know what? Let's flip it upside down. Let me see here. Maybe I could flip it upside down. Let's see. So when you flip it upside down, where's the Carlito at? Hold on, y'all. Because you gotta flip it upside down, then horizontally. Maybe we could spot the Carlito. I'm just flipping it all around in case you guys want to pause it and see if there's... Yeah, look, so Carlito's right here. If you look to the right side, here, look. It says Carlito here. Or, no, it says carrying, I think. I don't know. But I know that it says Carlito around here somewhere. I'm just looking at it upside down to see if there's anything else to spot. Not really much else. Right in the middle. But yeah, there's, you know, they got the OC stuff to the top right. You see it there upside down. At least we got some good teasers and reveals with this. So good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Who's joining the Discord voice chat? Who's joining the Discord voice chat? There are two jackets there as well. One with the close sculpture, and then there's another jacket close to the bunny. Who is that? Yeah, Trick Williams. Flannel jacket, I think, is for Brooks and Jensen. The Owls, Mia Yim. Nice. Carlito's actually caution flipped and mirrored. Ah, okay, okay. Not me. I don't have a computer or Discord. We're doing an open mic night on Discord. Let me drop the link again. Open mic night on Discord. I want to see what you guys in the community have to say about some of the information we got today and WWE 2k23 in general. I'll join the voice lobby. We got 3 people in there right now. We got D-Nice, Purge, and VJ. I'll join once I see 5 people. It's an app on your phone. It's an app on the computer. It's an app on the console. It doesn't matter where you're at. When's karaoke night? You tell me. So looking forward to this game, and I get why people don't like my faction, but I understand where it comes from. Use so possible. I like it. I like it. I like it. Open challenge. Open challenge. I see Markle's there. So we got 4 people in there right now. Let me see. Who's joining the voice lobby chat in our Discord for the stream right now? All right, I just put it on Discord. Let's see who's joining. Copyright strikes or warnings. We got 2 of them. We got a 3rd one. So yeah, you could download it on a tablet, you could download it on a console, you could download it on a computer, laptop, it doesn't matter. You could have Discord anywhere. So between the ratings, yeah, I think the varsity jackets could very well be the Steiners. What up, dude? What up? I'm surprised we didn't get any Ric Flair stuff. I'm surprised we didn't get any Dusty Rhodes. I really hope the diamond is for DDP. That'll be a stretch, but I'd be really happy if they confirm DDP, I mean, I'm sorry. What up, Jay? Jay and Duda, are you guys joining open mic or what? We're doing the voice lobby on Discord. We got a few knuckleheads in there right now. Hopefully it'll be early and Steiners, and I want Big Papa Pump as well. Yeah, I'll be there. I think the diamond is DDP. I hope so, man. Yeah, so they have diamond mine left. Like separately. What up, Lamond? Layman? Alright, so before it gets too packed, let's start with the few fellas we got here. What's up, guys?
Hey, Lex.
Yo, what up?
So we got D Nice here at the top. Marco Mania, Marcos, Purge, VJ.
What's up, chat?
Guys.
What's up, chat?
Going on.
Alright, so let me turn off the music in the background here, so there's no. What up, Quadarius? Lex, if you look to the far left, you can see two wrestlers.
Jay.
Yeah, the Steiner Bros.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Well,
All the Steiner Bros.
We got Jay in here as well now. Okay, so we got everybody starting to make their way into the stream.
Yo, Jay, I really wish that that stuff that I saw about Carlito, I hope it's not caution. Like, I hope it don't say caution.
Y'all got me hyped for it. Oh, man, I want him in the game.
I'm gonna be mad if Carlito's not in the game because of that.
I'm saying that disrespect is crazy.
And watch him be in the last pack. I'm calling that now.
That's
Yeah,
why I'll wait.
he might be.
Yeah,
I think
save
it'll
the
be in
best
the
for
last.
last, right?
Yeah,
that's last,
if
exactly.
Carlito is, I think him and Bray and Bad News Barrett are gonna be the last
Nah,
pack.
Way Barrett can't be late.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I
Right
think
there,
Bray
though.
probably gonna be
He
first.
could be the
I think
first
second
pack.
last.
He
Second
could
last.
be the first pack.
All right, there we go. We got it opened up. So you guys could join and you could see yourself on the screen here. I pulled it up on the stream as well. I think the wolf could represent the lone wolf version of Corbin. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think that's him. I don't think that's gonna be him.
Yeah,
It's
it would be
possible, though.
stupid
Possible.
to have two Corbins in the game.
Yeah, and have one as DLC. Thank you for the story, Tim. Have a good night.
It's
I don't know about
possible, but yeah, it wouldn't make sense. That's
The
They can put
wolf,
that in my section, though.
the wolf could be what's her name? The wolf could be Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn. Oh, I don't know who the hell that is.
What's that tag team in NXT
She's
right now?
in-
They're the tag
Oh, I
team
know what you're talking
champions.
about. Yeah.
Oh,
Forget their name.
pretty those
Yeah.
Pretty Deadly
No,
guys
no.
too. No, but I'm saying that Pretty Deadly also got teased on there too from a lot of
Yeah,
stuff that people were
it
talking about.
says yes.
Oh yeah,
boy.
yeah.
It says yes, boys.
Who's that? Who's that dude that starts with an H that's around Bray Wyatt that everybody's talking about?
Uncle Howdy.
Oh, howdy. Yeah, he's not going to be in it. He ain't not.
No.
Oh man,
Honey
I want it.
Rabbit, bro.
It'll be Bo Dallas.
All right, so let's
No.
start. I have so I'm just gonna go based on the list that I see here on the voice lobby. So we'll start off with D Nice, and then that way everyone has a chance to kind of open up the conversation here. So let's talk about and focus mostly on the information that was revealed today for 2K23. So we obviously got, the QR code revealing, pretty much confirming Bray Wyatt and Wade Barrett. Everyone else at this point could be a toss-up, depending on how you interpret, some of the little teasers that they have on there. Like Trick Williams, they literally spelled out his name, so obviously,
Fraser.
That's true.
Yeah, and then Fraser as well, Nathan Fraser as well. So like the ones that are spelled out are obvious as heck, and I understand that. So just based on the confirmation we saw and then the ratings as well, like I'll throw up some controversial numbers. For example, we got Andre the Giant at 88, and then we also got Batista at 89, and then Bruno Sammartino was like a 91.
Bruno should be a 97.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes,
great.
cook 'em
all
up.
right,
We're
all right,
having
all
a
right.
8-year
Hold your
run.
horses, guys. Hold on. Relax. We're going down in order. So yeah, obviously we feel some type of way with some of these ratings. So that's what I want to kind of kick things off with. Let's start
At least
off
we
with
can change.
let's talk about we'll kick off with the boring with the boring stuff, which we could change, and I understand we could change it, but let's get past the fact that we could change it, and let's just debate the ranking system. So D-Nice, out of the superstars that we saw today, rated, I don't know, high, low, in between. However, tell me a superstar you felt got the rating they deserved, and one superstar you wish got rated better. If there's any. If you don't have any answers for me, just let me know, guys, and we'll go on to the next person. But I just want to start at the top either way. So D-Nice is the first one on the list.
Well, the ratings, I think Andre Giant is one. Should have been a 90, not an 88.
All right. Fair
That's
enough.
one.
And why? Are you
he's
an
a
Andre the
legend.
Giant fan, or are you just going based on like his career in general, like him being a spectacle?
Career and legend status. Anybody that's a legend should be a 90.
Okay, well, see, you could get in trouble for saying something like that because some people will be like, all right, but we have Roddy Piper at an 85. Should he have that? Yeah, he's an 85 again.
Nah, he should be higher.
Yep, he should be higher.
So
That's one right
automatically,
there.
so you guys wholeheartedly feel that if you're a legend, Hall of Famer, or whatnot, you should be a 90 or above.
They should at least be above.
At least
86.
89 or 90. I reckon.
At least be above 86, 87.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I'd
all
say
right.
90.
All right. So you're gonna stick to the 90. All right. So Andre the Giant 90, and who is someone that you really agree with that you're like, wow, they really nailed it?
The Usos.
The who?
The Usos.
Yeah, Uso?
No, but the Usos are in the game. We're talking deal. Oh, no. My bad. We're talking
We're
ratings.
talking legends.
Yes.
sorry.
But ratings from today, the Usos, because you threw me a curveball. Usos is from the other day.
Yeah. From today, somebody that needs higher.
Or no, someone that you liked. So you already today, Andre the Giant was revealed at the 88. You told me you wished he was a 90. So we're going based on who they revealed today in terms of like someone that you liked.
Yeah, Andre. Probably Andre.
Just Andre.
Yep, that's it. Nobody else that I really
That
want
you
up
care
any
about.
higher.
Or
Nope,
are
no one.
you satisfied with anyone else's rating in general? Because Batista got an 89, Goldberg got an 89.
Musa, he's another favorite, so I wish he would be a 90, but I don't think he'll ever get a 90 Batista.
All right, so Batista and Andre the Giant. Fair enough. What about you, Jay? What do you got for me in terms of ratings? Again, the question is someone that you feel deserved a higher or just a better rating in general, and someone that you actually agreed with the rating they gave.
From today, nobody really had a rating that I was like should be higher. If I'm being honest.
I'm gonna pull up some of the superstars to help you guys.
And Ray got the boost up to an 86, so I was gonna say Ray, but
yeah, Ray got a boost to 86.
I'm glad for that.
What did Bruno get?
Bruno got a 91.
Yeah, he should be high.
I didn't grow up, watching Bruno, so.
All right, so look, we got Bad Bunny's an 84, Batista's an 89, Booker T's an 88 again, Braun Strowman is an 89,
John Cena got a 94.
John Cena's a 94.
How is Bad Bunny higher than Austin Theory? I don't get that. Sorry.
No, you're good. British Bulldog's an 86.
Have they adjusted today, or did they do some boosting or lowering?
Yeah, I don't know, man. For British Bulldog, I think he was around the same. Diesel's an 87. Eddie Guerrero's a 90. Edge was rated at 93. Goldberg.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Hollywood Hogan's a 92 now.
That's all right.
Regular Hogan is a 94.
Hogan's perfect. 92.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So who you got, Jay? You don't really care about the ratings?
Today was pretty solid. If this was like the other day when it was dropping like Theory and Gable, it's a different conversation right now. But
All right. So you're pretty much you're okay with the ratings from today.
yeah, everything looked good for that.
What about you, Marco? Anybody that you wish got rated higher, or someone that you just like their rating and you're gonna use?
Did you say
John Cena.
Marco?
Marco.
Oh, okay, bro.
John Cena.
John Cena 94, and that's modern day John Cena. That's the old version of him, so should I say. They gave him a 94, and the prototype version of Cena got a 75, the blonde version. So you're happy with John Cena's rating, or you wish he was rated higher?
I think higher. Yeah.
What did you want him rated at? Like
97.
97? Would you be happy if they give the 97 to, like, let's say Prime Cena, like 08 or something like that?
Yeah.
All right, so you wish Cena had a 97 rating. All right. Let me see here. So now it's Marcos. What about you, Marcos?
I reckon Bruno should have been at least 98.
Bruno should have been a 98. All right, yeah. That's a fair point, because let me look up Bruno.
The longest reigning champion ever. I think it was like 2,800 days. I could be wrong, but
yeah,
I don't
we
know.
looked it up the other day. I know it's pretty crazy. Bruno
It
Sammartino.
was around 280. I think it was 2,843 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm only saying 98 because Roman's 99 and he's a modern superstar. So yeah.
So it says here, based on quick Wikipedia, whatever, it says 2,803. The run.
So I was right, basically.
The run started May 17th, 1963.
I think it's 8 years.
Yeah, and ended January 18, 1971.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's the only issue I have. To be
let's
honest,
calculate that.
Yeah, that's a reign right there.
For me, that I'm a dummy. 8 years. You're right.
Yep.
Jesus.
So
That's a 99, bro.
We're talking about an 8-year champion rated 91.
Yep.
Yeah, for 11 years he was champion on and off. He had another title reign, I believe, was like 1,000 something.
Honestly, that should be 100 overall.
88 years is crazy.
Nah, he should be 99.5.
Pretty much.
Yeah, true.
0.5.
So
Nah,
all right.
Roman went like that.
So you wish Bruno got the 98 treatment, but what about someone that you agreed with in terms of all right, yeah, I like their rating.
Probably Batista.
You like Batista's 89 overall?
Yeah, because he's
Wow.
he's an actor now and stuff. So I guess it kind of fits him, but I don't know. People have different opinions. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean that's
I don't think this is the latest Batista. I don't see the latest tattoos on there.
Uh-huh.
This is one of the final versions of him in terms of like before he left. But I don't think
Yeah.
this is like the last retired version.
oh,
of him.
okay. Well, if it's like early Batista, he should be like above 90 for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'm a big Batista nerd, so I think that giving him an 89 was underrating him, but whatever. They gave him like an 88
Yeah.
last year, I believe.
I was sad when last year that he was locked in the showcase. I was sad because I
Yeah.
wanted him on the last year's.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off. All right, so
Yeah,
so Markle said Bruno, and I might jump in the chat. Everyone's welcome, man. We got an open mic right now.
What's up?
What up, Cloud? Hold on. Whoever joins after we started a list. We're going down the list for the answering here. Yeah, it is horrible for Batista, and 89 for sure.
But yeah,
What up,
that's all-
Anthony?
That's all I have. So
I
That's all I have
appreciate you
left.
tuning in, bro. We're back hating on ratings. Oh man, what a bozo! You're here just to troll because we ain't hating on ratings, man. We're actually flipping the switch here. We're picking low rated superstars that we wish were higher and superstars that we agreed with. We're doing both sides of the fence. All right, so up next we got Purge. Remember, Purge, the question for anyone that just tuned into the stream in general, the question is one superstar that was revealed today that was, in your eyes, underrated and you wish got a ratings boost, or, I mean, not or, but also a superstar you agree with in terms of how they were rated and you're happy with.
From today as well, or
Yeah, from today as well. We're sticking to today's news only for now.
well, I wish Kevin Owens was at least a 90, 91
Yeah,
instead of just a 97.
So for anyone that didn't know, Kevin Owens was revealed to be an 87 overall, which is
Are you serious?
it's unfortunate, but it's a decent rating nonetheless, but definitely a little under. So you
Wasn't
wish,
he that last year?
yeah, he was around that, but still, you know, us Kevin Owens fans, we always want a little more for KO, you know.
Yeah, that's a little.
So Purge, you wish he was about a 90, 91.
Yeah.
Okay, and someone that you really like.
Well, I mean, this one's perfect with him being the boss now. Triple H at a 93. That's perfect. He's
valid.
not an active roster, and
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
a 93 is good.
Let me go
That's
down.
for ball Triple H too.
Yeah, it is bald Triple H, so it's one of the last versions of him that we saw, 93 overall. So it's the older version. I wonder what 08 will be. We'll see that.
I feel
once the
like
game
08
drops.
will 08 will probably be a 96, like
Yep.
The Rock and Triple
Austin.
Taker and Austin.
I think they'll rate him under, but he'll be up there for sure. All right, so that was Purge, and then under Purge we had V Block. What's up, V Block? I see you got your mic muted. Remember, you got your mic muted, V Block. I don't know if you're ready to talk now or if now we'll skip over you. All right, we'll go to VJ, and then we're going to get all the new people that just joined. So, VJ, man, you know the question. Someone that you don't agree with and someone that you agree with from today.
Well, someone I don't agree with would have to be, I know I said before, Bruno Sammartino. Like, come on. 8-year run?
Yeah.
And that's what was it? What was he, 89, 90?
He's rated 91, actually. 91.
Oh, 91? 91, all right. He should be a hell of a lot higher than that. It should be at least maybe up to Brock Lesnar's rating of 97 or 98.
And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Unfortunately, this is only the second time Bruno Sammartino's in a game. The last time he was in one was 2K14, and he wasn't
in Legends of WrestleMania. I thought he was in that.
Let me see. And he was a 92 overall, by the way. No, he was in WWE Champions roster. I don't know. It's a card game or something.
Hey, that's like a mobile game.
Mobile,
yeah.
So he actually went down one rating. He was a 92 overall in 2K14, just for reference.
Yeah. All right, I'm back now. I'll just
he's been
14. They had Roman at like a 94.
Yeah. So that's someone that you wish got rated higher, VJ. V Block, we'll get to you now. So VJ,
all right. So
after you, so you said Bruno. Now someone you agree with.
I'd have to say Rey Mysterio. I agree with his rating at 86.
Yes, sir.
Rey Mysterio's 86.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they gave him the
modern day
ratings boost.
Rey Mysterio. I think that's good for modern day.
Yeah, just keep in mind, everyone, Rey Mysterio was initially confirmed to be an 82 overall, and, you know, the whole community pretty much was so shocked that they were forced to give him the boost.
Mad.
Yeah, and, you know, they're kind of just blindly giving these superstar ratings because There's just no way in hell that he drops off that bad within a, you know, he was 90 overall last year. And with the ratings boost this year going up to 99, how the hell did he drop to an 82 all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like
86 is
2K.
perfect. 86 is perfect because he didn't really do much last year after Dominic turned on him.
Nor has he done bad either. He's been in contender matches and all that.
I mean, he hasn't been on
feud
TV that
carrying
much.
Coffin.
He hasn't been on TV that much, but I mean, he's almost 50 years old, so I can understand that.
Well, he had a couple minor injuries.
I do hope that he beats the crap out of Dominic at WrestleMania and gives him a spanking like he deserves.
Oh yeah, for sure. So V Block, your time to shine. So someone that you don't agree with and someone that you agree with from today's ratings reveal. If you need help, I could give you some of the more controversial ones.
Okay, yeah, give me some.
All right, so I'm just gonna go down based on the ones that were revealed today. Andre the Giant 88, Batista 89, Bad Bunny 84. Hold on, Big Boss Man 81, Booker T 88, Bret Hart 90. Well, Bret Hart was recently, but Braun Strowman 89, British Bulldog 86, Bruno Sammartino 91.
Braun Strowman was revealed during the roster ratings.
Oh, okay. We have Cactus Jack 82. Let me keep scrolling down.
I think Cactus Jack should be higher.
For sure.
That was bullshit.
Sure. Damian Priest 84. Edge 93. Farouk 88. Goldberg 89. Hollywood Hogan 92. JBL 89. Jerry the King Lawler 86. Roddy Piper 85. MVP 75. Mustafa Ali 75. Noam Dar 69.
That's perfect for Noam because he ain't on TV.
Razor Ramon 84. Robert Roode 80. Scott Haw NWO 90. Scott Haw 87. Shanky 67.
I think Shanky has the lowest overall in the game.
No, it's actually what's this dude's name? Eric Bischoff is a 64.
Oh, okay.
Was Sean revealed rating revealed today?
Yeah, 88.
Yeah, 88, same.
Yeah. 88. And then Stone Cold 96, Triple H 93, and Ultimate Warrior 88. So you could pick from that list of whether you agree or disagree or whatever.
I disagree with Sean.
So Sean 88, you're upset about Sean again.
I think that's 05 Sean as well.
Yeah, they brought back. It's the same Shawn Michaels from last year.
Yeah.
What was that? That was the same.
Bro, I don't care what Sean that is.
Yeah, I mean, it's Sean.
Shawn Michaels should at least be a 92, man.
Yeah, I feel like he should be at least a 90, 91.
And that's like bare minimum too. So you feel like Sean 88 just disrespectful. So if you were gonna give him a rating, you're saying about 91.
90. I would say 90, 91.
All right. And then someone that you do agree with, someone that you like.
Edge. I agree with Edge.
Edge 93?
Yeah.
I agree with Edge.
Better than his 91 last year.
I was going to say I disagree with John, but I feel like that's modern day John, so I can't.
And then, another thing too, John Cena got a 94. Yeah, I didn't mention John Cena. He got a 94.
If we was to talk about overall John, I would have felt that was disrespectful. He should be at least on par with The Rock.
Okay.
What was Cena's highest overall? Was it 98?
Well, they haven't revealed it. Oh, in previous years? Probably.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, honestly.
96, I think, was his highest, and that was in...
92. No. His highest was 98. His highest was 98. I know for sure. I'm a John Cena fan for sure.
All right, so we'll go here to the bottom. We'll do Lamont, Simplicity, and then Cloud. Lamont, what do you think for disrespect?
So
Yeah,
you guys
no.
already said Batista. You said Shawn
No,
Michaels.
you can pick whoever you want. Pick whoever you want. It doesn't matter. Whoever you think got disrespected the most in your opinion.
Austin Theory.
I'm
Nah,
gonna go.
from today.
No, I'm only
I'm
joking.
gonna go.
Like,
Before I heard Batista's rating, or before I heard Sean's rating, I would have said Batista.
Yeah.
But after hearing Sean's rating, I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels.
So Shawn Michaels, 88. What would you give that 05 version, which is the one they brought back?
I would give him like a 90, 91.
Fair enough. All right. And yeah, he got disrespected. There's no way around it. But someone
I
that you
agree
agree with. Yeah, someone that you agree with.
From today?
Yeah, from today. From some of the
let me
people you heard
think.
me mention.
Let me think. Let's just go with Edge.
Edge 93 overall.
Yeah.
All right, so Edge 93 overall, rated R superstar, getting that ratings boost, and that's old Edge too. That's not even like classic Edge or anything like that.
But he's been on a winning streak. He's been killing it.
No, he's been good. He's been good for sure. Simplicity, what do you got for us?
I feel like Goldberg kind of disrespected for me. Like being an 89. I feel like he should be higher.
What would you?
Yeah, but that's modern Goldberg, man.
Yeah, that's modern
Goldberg. Modern Goldberg ain't really do much.
So what would you rate him if not an 89?
Probably a 91.
91? All right.
Yeah.
So this is just for argument's sake, because I'm glad that you picked someone different, first and foremost. So that's awesome that you mentioned Goldberg. So if you don't think he deserves an 89, and you said 91, what do you think his WCW version would be in comparison to the other superstars that we've heard already?
94.
I feel like his younger version would be much higher. The WCW, like you mentioned, I think it would be like 97.
Chris said 97 in the chat. All right, yeah, because remember, Goldberg was, he went on a massive win streak, became champion and everything. He was dominating and killing everybody within seconds, and I get it. It's now that we're older, we look back and we freaking hear the interviews that he barely knew how to freaking wrestle and he was really green. But when you're a kid, or like when you hear those stories and there wasn't so much story about that time period behind the scenes, we saw Goldberg as a dominant monster, that just killed.
Yeah, especially
everyone.
in his younger years too.
He couldn't really cut a
was scared of
promo
him.
for shit though, man.
I get it, bro, but it remember, man. So
He'd be like,
Bret Hart.
Hulk Hogan, you're next.
I get it, man. I get it. But look, here's the thing. Guys like Goldberg, for example, they don't come too often. And it's kind of similar to, I guess, you could, the one that comes to my mind because we bash him on here often enough is Ryback, right?
Yeah.
It's guys that are typically inexperienced in the ring, or they're just not very agile in the ring, but they look the part, they act the part, and then most importantly, even though they don't have many words to say, the words that they do choose to say are very, very imposing and believable. So it's more of a character appreciation.
Would you say DDP falls under that?
Who?
DDP.
DDP.
Diamond Cutter.
So I didn't see a whole lot of DDP, but I think DDP was good on the mic. And I think DDP, if anything, was maybe undervalued, especially when he came to WWE, but he was one of the staples of WCW.
Okay, quick question. If we did get DDP as DLC, which version do y'all think we're getting? 03 or the 90s?
We're getting old version.
90s for
Old
sure.
version. They always do the old
90s
version.
definitely.
90s is the best.
Yeah, I would like the WCW version and like some WCW pack, but I think they'll do.
They're gonna do the older version.
I just want the song. It's me, it's
DDP. All right, Simplicity. So you said someone that you wish you had gotten a higher rating. So what about someone that you agreed with their rating?
Probably I'll say Edge too.
So you're gonna agree?
That's
Wow,
the first.
a
That's
lot
the
of
first
agreeing with
person.
Edge.
Yeah, that
Everybody's
comes to
happy with
mind.
Edge.
Was
I mean,
current
he was a
Edge was a
91.
93?
Yeah,
He was a 91 on 22, and he's gotten better since last year. So 93 is perfect.
Okay.
That's pretty
Fair
solid.
enough.
I can agree with that.
I hope he beats Finn Balor's ass at Mania.
So what would younger Edge be then?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
If
young-
that's older Edge, I don't want to see younger.
Younger Edge, like
Younger
like
Edge,
those-
95.
Yeah,
like
95,
06
right?
Yeah, it's
Edge.
in
Yeah.
95.
Hold on,
95.
like,
That's high
y'all,
as shit.
y'all talking about 06 Edge, 08 Edge,
No,
or
the one in
Man,
the showcase is 06, right?
It don't
06?
matter. If old
06
Edge is a 93, young Edge better not be more than 95. Relax.
Young Edge,
Okay,
young
and what would
Edge
he
against
rate be
Cena.
if he's 06?
Yo, you
If
guys
it's
are all
06 Edge.
95.
remember. You guys are all
06 was
talking.
when he
You
was
guys are
popping.
all talking at the same time. So if you guys hear some, whoever speaks first goes. When we're doing a free for all, it's kind of chaotic and crazy. Don't feel discouraged. If you get your words run over, take a break, take a breather, and come back and give it again. But try not to talk at the same time because remember, the people that are watching the stream, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what the hell? This guy's a terrible moderator."
06, probably have to go with a 92
92.
nine-
So rated less than the
94.
one from now.
or a 94. 94 probably.
Ace, we're gonna
'Cause,
circle back to that.
He just won the WWE Championship in '96. So I mean, he wasn't popping that much till '96
All right.
or till '06. My bad.
So let's go to Cloud. Cloud, what do you got for us in terms of who do you think got snubbed and who do you feel was done justice?
You said what was Booker T's again?
88 for Booker T, same as last year.
Okay, then he's okay where he's at.
Oh damn!
I'd
I
say-
was hoping you were gonna pick him for snub. I was dying to talk about him.
I was gonna say MVP. I was gonna say MVP.
Okay, 75 overall
Yeah,
MVP.
I
but
agree with that. 100%.
Yeah, MVP.
Okay.
I
He
don't
got
know.
underrated.
I know. He's like Omas' manager, but like.
Nah, you
Even-
can't do MVP that dirty though. You're
I'm
right.
I'm not
dirty.
Wasn't he an 84 on 22?
Hold on, MVP can't even
Yeah.
get in the ring though.
Yeah, he was in the
80.
80s. He was in the 80s last year.
Yeah, and then
They
they
did him
bumped him
dirty.
down. They bumped him now to like 70. I'm not proud of that, honestly.
He should
Look,
be
I
an
mean,
80.
he was injured for a while, so
Look,
Yeah, that is true.
look, this is all I'll say in terms of MVP. He hasn't wrestled a whole lot, but if he was last seen as an 80, right? Is that what he was last year?
I think it was an 81, 84.
All right, let me just confirm it then. Hold on. We're going to confirm. What's up, guys? Welcome to the
No,
party,
he was
man.
an 80. I used him a lot last year. I should know.
80.
I can
All right.
agree with.
All right,
yeah.
let me just confirm either way. Just to confirm, not to doubt you. He was an 80. Okay. So, here's my whole take on that situation. MVP, for better or for worse, hasn't really wrestled a whole lot, and he's wrestled more at live events than he has on TV. And on TV, he's been a tag partner. I will say that at the end of the day, I don't think he dropped off from last year. It's not like he did anything significantly less, and you just keep him at the same rating. We've mentioned this in other streams. They changed the rating system this year. It's going all the way to 99 now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they
But
obviously.
there's no way Tyler Breeze should be above him though.
No, that's straight
Yeah, that's
disrespectful.
embarrassing.
That's
You can't
embarrassing.
do much of Omos. No,
You
I'm
know
only
who
joking.
wasn't
I
higher
think
than him? Titus O'Neil higher.
Yeah, Titus O'Neil too.
I think
That's embarrassing.
Titus
Yeah.
O'Neil.
Is Titus even in the game, bro?
I
Yeah,
didn't
he
know
is.
he was in the game.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is. He is.
apparently so. Apparently so.
He's higher than me.
What's that thing? What the Taj used to do?
He was
Uh-huh.
a 76. He was a 76 on 17.
Yeah,
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil's a 76 right now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in the game,
I mean, he doesn't
bro.
really wrestle anymore.
What are you trying to say,
Yeah.
D Nice? Hold on,
Yeah.
because D Nice, we couldn't hear you. What are you
They
saying?
put a big thing that was in 19 though. That's going to be in this 23. That wasn't in a very very many games. They're bringing that Tennessee AI thing back, and it's supposed to be like 24 sliders, and that's affecting these ratings.
So you're saying what is affecting this rating exactly? They're bringing back what?
The Tennessee Remember the Tennessee sliders? They're
Oh,
bringing
the
those
tendency
back for the
sliders. Okay,
20
got you. Got you. Tendencies. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Out
about
of-
that.
For kicking out of the pins and shit. Okay.
Okay. That is affecting it. You're right. What about you, Cloud, in terms of someone that you agreed with? I don't think you got to mention anyone you agreed with.
I think I agreed on Triple H.
Oh no, you said Edge, didn't you?
No, I haven't said.
You haven't said.
no.
Oh, okay.
I
So
haven't
Triple
said it.
H.
I haven't said.
Oh,
I
you
said
haven't
Triple
said it.
H.
All right, Triple H. So modern day Triple H clocked in at 93. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
A little too high.
I was happy about that.
That's
Okay.
perfect for my favorite wrestler growing up.
All right,
Yeah.
so Triple H to 93. That's a big dub. All right, and then from the new people that joined, next up was Duda, I think. So Duda, someone that you feel got snubbed, and someone that you agree with.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, man?
Yep.
I feel like Kurt Angle, he should have been a little bit more higher though.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
Thank
That's-
you.
What did he
That's-
get?
90, bro. That's
I was hoping
bummy
somebody
like
would
that.
mention Kurt or freaking Booker T or something. I wanted to get mad.
bro, they did Kurt bad. Bro.
Kurt Angle, man. 90 overall for Kurt Angle. Look, at the end of the day, I'll say this. This is probably Kurt Angle when he was already dwindling down, even though that was the wrestling machine at the back end of his WWE run. I think that Kurt Angle gets disrespected way too often, and when we have guys on stream like Yami who be coming in here in the chat saying that Seth Rollins is better than the wrestling machine Olympic hero Kurt Angle, you know,
yeah, he's dumb.
yeah.
Wait, so are we getting two different versions of Kurt Angle?
Unfortunately, I think we're only getting one. I think we're only getting
Wait.
one.
Okay.
Side question. Y'all think Bald Triple H is over Kurt Angle?
Nah, man. That's
Rated high.
I mean,
yeah,
the
Bob
Kurt
Triple H
that we're-
wasn't that.
The Kurt we're supposedly getting is the one with the headpiece on. That's from the showcase.
Yeah, which is the back end of his like major main event run in WWE.
2002, yeah.
Yeah.
He started going downhill in 2006 with all them perks.
Yeah, that was ultimately his downfall, but he had already peaked, so to speak. At
I
that
don't know
point.
if y'all watched his documentary for the A&E biography, but he used to take like 60, 70 plus pain pills a day.
Wow, I don't know how he didn't die.
Wow.
That's insane.
He
All
took like 60, 70 pain pills. He used to take like 40 Xanaxes and
Holy snap,
Yeah.
that's insane.
he was drugged the hell up because he
Kurt
broke his,
Angle.
he broke his neck 3 times in the same year.
Wow. You know, that's even more so he deserves a 99 for being juiced up. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Duda. So someone you agree with.
I agree with Edge. I think Edge.
93. Damn, everybody's really excited with Edge's 93. Okay, that's
I mean,
cool.
he's not a 91 no more, so that's perfect.
Yeah,
that's true.
Not 91, so I feel like he's straight right. He got like
All
2
right.
more points.
All right. 93 for Edge. All right, Carter, what you got for us? Someone that got snubbed, someone that got the rating you like.
I feel like Andre the Giant got snuffed.
Andre the Giant, bro. 88. They did that man dirty.
Yeah.
They said he was just another Big Show.
Yeah, they made him lower than Braun Strowman.
They
Yeah,
did
do
though.
that.
Braun Strowman's at 89.
He did.
That's
Andre was more dominant than Braun, so that's kind of dumb.
Look. Hold on. But let's be honest. As much as I like to kind of preserve our legends and our historic legacy characters and shit like that, I gotta admit, as magnificent as Andre the Giant was with his height and you know his look and feel, Braun Strowman is probably the best big man WWE has seen.
He was quick. He's strong. He had a lot of athleticism.
And this is knocking on Big Show because Big Show at his prime when he was thinner with the long hair and shit, he was very, very agile and very underrated. You know, Paul White transitioning to Big Show. But even so, I think it's a very close race between Paul White, Big Show, and Braun Strowman. But Braun Strowman is probably a little more agile than Big Show was, and I think Braun Strowman has become a very excellent big man. He's also a little shorter than Big Show, I think. He's a little
shorter. Braun is 6'8", Big Show 7 foot.
All right, so what? 4 inches. All right, so yeah, he is a lot shorter. Never mind. So that explains the mobility. But I mean, even in terms of because Undertaker, I've seen some of Undertaker's old matches, even like on SmackDown in the early 2000s.
Taker 6'7",
and that's what I was about to say. That Taker,
Taker 6'7"? No,
yeah,
he's 6'10".
Wait, what?
No,
Taker 6'7". Kane was like 6'6".
I thought Taker was like
7
6'8",
foot.
6'9", or something like that.
I thought
maybe as he got older.
Let me Google it.
Yeah,
because I remember
he's billed as 6'10".
Back then, they would say that he was like 6'7".
No, I know they
he was 7 foot.
Here's 6'10", but let's just say, give or take, he's like 6'8", 6'9". Realistically, with the boots, he goes to 6'10". Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be super accurate. The point that I'm trying to make is that even in the early 2000s, he was actually kind of thick and chunky during Biker Undertaker when he first started the run. When he was doing the Devil or whatever it was called, the
Big Evil.
Big Evil, yes. That was actually when he was probably like at his thickest, most unhealthiest point in terms of weight and just movement. And then he lost some weight again. He got fit. And when he went back to doing Taker, he was good. I'm not discrediting him at all, but I still think that it's a close race in terms of agility and movement in the ring. The only thing I will give Undertaker, around that time over this Braun Strowman, is that Undertaker was still able to get on the turnbuckle, and remember he used to do the old school move.
Old school.
So
okay, so question. What do
I
y'all
don't think Braun Strowman could pull off the old school. I think Braun Strowman would probably
Nah, it's impossible.
Yeah, probably not.
And Taker
question,
fought Shawn Michaels and still did it, as old as he was. So that's really important to mention. And he did hold on before we get into the next question. And he did the suicide dive countless times, even at later time, which is something that Drew McIntyre does and not Braun Strowman. So those are big points for Taker in terms of mobility.
I don't think Braun can pull off that.
I think Braun does that suicide dive and he literally suicides and he kills himself. Honestly.
He's like 383 pounds.
I think that's tough.
Wow.
Braun Strowman, we got to compare more to like Mark Henry, Big Show, and like, big, thick Taker. Because that's Braun Strowman's like weight class. So yeah, what's your question?
Okay, so in the showcase, they got John Cena versus Undertaker at Vengeance 03. What overall do y'all think 03 Taker will be compared
That's Biker, right?
Compared to the 95 Taker we got.
Biker Taker's gonna get lower. He's gonna get lower.
It's kind of weird though, because if we're talking about the Taker that we have right now, is that modern Taker?
Yeah, but Jalen, keep in mind that for whatever reason, we've never seen a Taker like in the 80s like that. I think last year he might have hit 80s. It was the old fart version of him. Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, if we're talking about the old fart version of Taker right now, I would lower that to like a 93, 92.
Yeah.
Versus what? He's a 95 right now?
Yeah,
he's 95 right now. I would lower that.
Last year he was a 90, so he actually got a 5 boost, and they considered him a legend even last year, by the way.
Yeah,
so
he's lowered that one there.
He's been considered a legend, even the old version of him.
But then again, Stone Cold, The Rock, they're giving that legend treatment, so they get those higher overalls.
Yeah.
What?
I think
the issue with Taker,
like 93.
So 02 Taker, for reference, last year was a 92.
So even better than 02, so probably like a 93, 94.
Look, Taker is a little complicated, man, because there's so many different versions of him, right? I think that there's 3 versions of him in the game. There's going to be the modern Taker, which is the last one we ever saw. They got the 03 Taker, which is the one versus Cena. which is the one that I'm telling you that looks a little thicker. But they're obviously not gonna make him fat or chunky or anything. They're gonna make him look kind of normal. And then there's
It'll be the
2000.
same.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then
2018.
then 2018 Taker, which that one should be a little low rated, but
Probably
I
90.
mean,
And then there's a possibility we might get Prince of Darkness too. So
yeah, so I was gonna say that they don't have listed here the Prince of Darkness, the one from the Ministry and shit. They better put that one in the game.
I played with him, that version the most in
That's the
22.
one that I play with the most too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
feel like-
the one with the mask. That one was my favorite.
I feel like Roddy Piper should be higher too.
Yeah, Roddy Piper got straight.
What is Roddy Piper?
Right, he's
Oh,
at
I used
85.
him. Oh, I used him in my first online match and won with him. So I'm kind of pissed about that.
Yeah, nah, they disrespected Roddy for sure.
Okay,
Some
dude,
dude
yeah,
was spamming me the Undertaker, and I ended up tapping him out.
Those guys like Ted DiBiase, Piper, and all those guys, they usually get lowballed. They're putting all the
Surprised they
DLC
didn't put
characters.
Bob Orton in the game.
wait, but they
Right.
gave Farouk an 88.
Yeah, they gave Farouk an 88. Yeah, that which is I like Farouk. All right. Let me just make that very loud and clear. I love the acolytes and all that. I really like that they treated Farouk with some nice ratings here with the 88, but to put him over Piper, that's kind of tough, man. When Piper he was a contender.
Yeah,
Piper
the Hart
was balling
Foundation
in
was
the
OT.
80s, man.
Outside of Ric Flair, someone that Hulk Hogan has always showed respect for was Piper as one of his arch nemesis.
Yep.
Hell of a hill.
Outside of Ric
rivalry
Flair.
That rivalry between Piper and Hogan in WCW was probably one of my favorite ones when I was little.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't want nobody in the chat to feel like they're ignored just because they're not in the voice lobby. So let me read some stuff here from the chat. So Strader says their ratings are lower because of not being world champions. Ron Simmons was a world champion. That Ron Simmons is the one that was with the acolytes, my guy. He was world champion in WCW. That is not WCW Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons in WWE never tasted a world championship.
He won tag gold, but he didn't win a world title.
Yeah, and even then, if you were talking about Farouk, like the one with the Nation of Domination, that was when he was still like, one of the top guys, or they were trying to make him look like one of the top guys. At the end of the day, that would have been it. Yeah,
He was a top guy trying to help The Rock get over.
You can't say, oh yeah, it's because he won a world championship. That's, bro, that may be your logic of accepting it, but I'm 100% sure that is not the logic that 2K is using, because there's no explanation for Piper, who was a number one contender, who did main event and headline countless shows with the top stars of the business, and every single top star that has talked about Piper have all mentioned that he should have been champion and that he was the best on the mic and that he opened the door.
Lex, if I could interrupt for a second, like Piper, he main evented the first WrestleMania.
Yeah, and people talk about, oh, he never won the championship. Who cares? How would you know you're not 2K? Because it's Farouk. It's not even Ron Simmons. It's not even the WCW version. I don't work for 2K. I'm just using what I thought would be common sense. He never tasted a world championship in WWE. Remember, bro, I go for my ratings and the system that I have and built in my head. Like, I have this infrastructure built in my head that I don't even know how to break it down into words, but the best way that I could describe it is I go based on booking and strictly booking. I don't go based on wins and losses, on being a 20-time champion or a one-time champion, or being the best in NWA or WCW or ECW. Like, if they give me Tommy Dreamer, I'm not going to go ECW legend Tommy Dreamer. If they're giving me WWE Tommy Dreamer, he's going to be like mid-80s and shit.
Yep, that's true.
You get me? I can't just automatically say,
true.
oh, this is legendary Tommy Dreamer ECW. He's a champion from ECW. He carried ECW. I'll give him a 92. No, hold on.
You gotta go off how Vince booked them.
We're going based on how that specific version, model, and characterization was, was produced. So if you're gonna take a guy like Piper and his last version, so I'm looking at the picture that they have here on I don't remember which they didn't have long-haired Piper in the game, did they? Last year? No, I think it was
it was short hair with blue tights.
Yeah, so the best Piper, I know for sure the best Piper is the one that had the longer hair. That's the early 90s, late 80s Piper. That is like peak Piper.
It was mid 80s because that
His
was
promos were amazing.
That was when he teamed with Bob Orton against Hulk Hogan and Mr. T at WrestleMania 1.
All right, so mid 80s. There you go. So mid 80s, that's when he was peaking. That's when he had the long hair. That's when he was a lot younger. 92 faced Bret Hart. So even my point exactly. Bret Hart was the top babyface in the company at around that time in the early 90s. Piper had the longer hair in the 90s too. Yeah, I think in the early 90s he had the longer hair. But my point is that we got to go based on the Piper they have. So I'm not too mad that he got into the mid 80s. I just wish he would have gotten maybe 87, 88 because this is short hair version Piper. This is the older Piper. You get me? So if like this year, if you look at the images, we're getting Hulk Hogan with the trunks. We're not getting Hulk Hogan with the tights.
I think we're getting all three.
Well, the one that they showed in the screenshot, they gave him a 94 overall. And then they gave NWO version of Hogan a 92, which I would understand that because younger Hogan was the one that put wrestling on the map and was the Hogan, Now, I don't agree with Hulk Hogan's ratings. The only reason you don't see me complaining is because we have bigger fish to fry. There's other superstars to complain about over Hogan because Hogan is still going to be dominant at that 94 rating. But Hogan should have been 96, 97 or something like that. And then the NWO version could have even been a 98, But I get it.
The yellow trunks, he held the title for almost 2 years or over
more than
2
Roman.
years.
Yeah, it was like 1,300 days or some shit like that.
No, Roman already passed him up. It was
Nah, Hulk Hogan, I looked it up. It was like he had like 1,100 or something. I got you.
1,200, I'm pretty sure. I think it's 1,200.
All right, 1,200 championship.
I might be wrong though, but yeah. It's around there.
They did the Hart Foundation dirty too.
Yeah, the Hart Foundation, but they always get lowballed though.
1,474 days.
All right, 1,400. All right, thanks.
He won it January 1984, lost it February 1988. So he held it for 4 years.
OC is asking, I like this subject. Forgive me for asking, but do you think there will be a superstar build-up after Mania that will be worthy of being a new showcase or cover star on the next game?
Roman Reigns.
I'm going to go with Edge. Edge being the cover.
Unless they do something special for Edge, it's kind of a toss-up, man. I think that I still believe that Roman Reigns, because when they did the Roman Reigns cover, it was for the worst wrestling game ever, 2K20, and it was the big dog with Becky Lynch. He needs the Bloodline edition.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be champion by then either.
Yeah, I don't think he'll
be. The Bloodline edition should definitely be what the Icon edition is this year. I think.
Edge said he wants to win one more title before he retires this summer. So
he says for the current roster, you're saying for like maybe like a showcase type of thing, for like Sami Zayn maybe. Nah, I don't think they'll do a showcase so quick like Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan got the showcase so quick because he was injured, remember, and retired.
Yeah, he came back from injury.
The only reason they did the 2K19 showcase for Daniel Bryan was because he was a special situation.
Yeah, he came back, and so no one ever thought that he would have come back.
Will the Series S
Yeah.
support the RTX for the game? For the ray tracing, you mean? They haven't even confirmed that, actually. They haven't even put out the specs.
Y'all still think LA Knight at 81?
Man,
Nah.
he should be at
Let
least
me talk to you.
485.
I mean, he's main roster, so.
Damn, you think he
Over
should be
Gable?
85?
Over
At
Gable?
At least an 84, 85. Gable should at least be an 86.
Yeah, Gable should be higher.
If you say 86, people are gonna say overrated, but
Crazy.
yeah, I think Gable should have been low 80s.
Gable was
84.
tag team champion. He shouldn't have been back down to 77.
Yeah. Should have been higher, like in the
LA Knight
80s.
81.
Ray,
No.
raise him up.
I would give Gable Rey Mysterio's old rating.
82?
82?
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
That's valid.
I given him can't talk. 83.
How do they change? Because I've seen the comments. A lot of people did bring up Chad Gable, but obviously Rhea Ripley winning the Rumble and Rey Mysterio, they're more popular in general. But how did they not catch the comments and upgrade his rating?
Yeah. I think he might be the only person I end up changing. I don't mess with the overalls, but that's just too low. I won't lie.
I never mess with the
Put
overall.
Cody at an 80, 82, 83.
Nah,
I
I don't mess with
one of those
overalls.
Cena's at a 99.
No point in messing with the overalls because you can join a lobby and they have it on default superstar, and you still have a 77 Chad Gable.
Oh yeah.
You know what, man? Let's talk about 2K changed Rhea Ripley. Let's talk about this real quick because I mentioned it. I had mentioned it when we were talking about the OVW pack and being the 120 edition. I started laughing because I'm like, how do they expect us? What up, Jaco? Good morning. I was like, how do they expect us to spend $120 on an edition that's literally giving us worse versions of these characters? Now, I know it's nostalgic, but I knew they were all going to be low rated.
It also gives you a WrestleMania 22 arena and John Cena Legends title.
Yeah, that's the selling point ultimately because when you look at the superstars they're giving you, they're pretty much worthless unless you're a fanatic of having every attire, which could have already been built by someone in Community Creations, if we're honest. Because
I'll just buy the pack later on. I'm not buying the 120 or whatever it is.
Like, how can they tell you, all right, hey, we have a showcase with way better versions of the superstars already. How about you get the OVW version for an extra 20 buckaroos and you get some My Faction bonuses? I'm like, wait, what? Last year we got NWO. How do we go from NWO to OVW rookies?
Yeah, and then like 75 overalls.
75 overalls.
I think Brock is 75.
No, Brock a 90.
OVW, Brock?
For OVW, Brock?
What? He's been a beast. He's been a beast, man.
Hell. And then Cena got a 75, Randy got a 70, and Batista got a 73.
Yeah, man. I tried telling y'all that the deluxe pack is the way to go.
A 90?
That's what I bought.
I haven't pre-ordered yet. So
Yeah, I got to pre-order this weekend. So
yeah, the Icon edition is that's a tough sell in my book.
So the Icon edition is worthless, basically.
Yeah, I'll just buy the DLC later on. I'm not spending. I'm not spending $130.
I'm just curious about a moveset, like what they moves gonna be like.
Yeah, that's something that you could actually value. But how different is John Cena's
finisher? Brock's finisher is probably going to be the shooting star press.
I might get it if that's the case.
Let me see here.
Right.
Sunday's my birthday.
Flashbacks.
Happy early birthday,
That was
Straight
his
Edge.
finisher.
Because he did that move a lot.
I mean,
in
that's Straight
OVW,
Edge. Jesus, I'm so sorry. Happy early birthday, Jacob.
And he actually landed it a lot in OVW. But as soon as he tried it on Kurt Angle, he almost broke his neck.
Dude,
I mean, if he was closer, he probably would have did it.
What theme song did those superstars have? Like Randy Orton, for example. He didn't have Burning My Light or whatever.
No.
They're probably just all generic ones, probably.
Yeah, Cena came out to something generic when he debuted against Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that's so counterproductive in my eyes. I do not. I have zero interest. Like, lucky for me, like, hey man, lucky for me, I game share and shit, and I'm going half on it, so it's not gonna cost 120 for me. And I'm sorry that I have to throw that out there. I'm very proud of the fact that I don't. I'm very proud I don't have to spend 120 on that because that's a tough sell, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know you know how they put the soundtracks for like entrances and stuff for music?
Yeah.
Hopefully they do that this year because I want to use No More Tears to Cry. That's Bullet for My Valentine. It's a good song.
And whose theme song is that?
It's one of the songs in the soundtrack.
Oh,
What you was gonna make that for your my rise?
I think it is.
Yeah, they put a bunch of, I don't know, some songs. I was listening to the soundtrack the other night. The only songs that I really liked were the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, the Bullet for My Valentine song, the Vegas by Doja Cat, and it was some Post Malone song. I don't know the name of it, but it had. And then Lil Pump and Lil Baby and Joyner Lucas. That's a good song too.
Somebody was I saw on Twitter, I was reading through the soundtrack comments, and somebody was like, bro, they didn't even put one Bad Bunny song. I'm like, I didn't comment because I don't really get into Twitter feuds like that, but I felt like replying, Doofus, he's in the game. You could just put his theme song is going to be his own song.
Like, yeah, like there's no need of like adding another song if his song was added to last year's game.
It's actually his Booker T song too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the one that everybody that
exactly.
plays the game would probably want to have in the background anyways. So it's like, he's like, oh, there's not one Bad Bunny song. I'm like, dude, he's in the game. Relax.
That song's in 22 as well, 2K22, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 2K22 had the Booker T song,
Yeah.
Yes, so you'll have one Bad Bunny song at least in the game.
He's like, we don't have not even one Bad Bunny song. I'm like, bro, he's in the game. He's gonna have it.
But
you gotta remember that.
Hopefully they put the soundtrack songs for entrances like they did on 22. That's
They always
my
do
whole
that.
point I was trying to get.
Yeah, they will. They will.
Yeah,
I thought
we can also get those.
22 was the first time they did that because they didn't do it on 19 or 20. And I
Wait,
played
for
it
what?
19 a lot.
They've done it. Yeah, they've done it before, where you could select
Yeah,
your entrance
they've
music
done it.
as the menu music.
Yeah, they've done that.
They've done it.
No, I'm not talking about like.
Oh, you're saying to
menu
use it as a
music. I mean,
superstar.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
Jalen. So he's talking about like the sound. Last year, they allowed you to pick a song from the list.
They've done that before.
Did they put Logan Paul in the game? Yes. Yo, is it me or doesn't it sound like Purge? Sounds like he's a robot.
Like a Transformer cutscene.
Yo, Purge.
From the soundtrack to it being on 22. Wait, is my phone lagging?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
lagging
was.
hard. I was about to kick you so you can rejoin. That shit was like.
We heard half and half and
It's
half.
probably because I got my fan on too. So
Or maybe because you're just bulldozing through everyone in the chat, bro.
But he made a good point. We should also get like the Raw and SmackDown themes for like universe mode.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that shit pisses me off that they don't put them in the game.
Yeah, 19 had it, but 22 just some generic stuff. What was this?
Well, actually, yeah, I'm not too mad because I was about to say because when I stream, if that shit comes on, I get in trouble. But I just remembered that I have to take off the music for the stream, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off. You guys have no idea. That shit kills me inside. When I stream and I can't listen to the music, that shit makes me want to cry.
Yeah, I hate that too. It's like the worst feeling. You're playing the game. Where's the songs?
Yeah, and I want to see the intros and shit, and it's like, oh, here comes the superstar, and I can't even hear the song.
I feel if the music is part of the game, they shouldn't be coming after you.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's an automated system, so they don't know the difference between like the product on TV and bro. Like last year, I got hit with copyrights for playing the game, and that happening because it couldn't differentiate the gameplay that I was having, like that it was my own gameplay. They were saying that it was like something from India NXT or something.
Or you stream on Twitch?
Yeah, yeah, I swear it happened. Yeah, I know. They're like basically forcing me to stream on Twitch.
Go to Twitch.
Yeah, we'll follow you there.
So I could be like, I can see the writing on the wall. Too bad they're not gonna have that song. I barely heard it this past year,
bro. Oh, yeah.
That was my shit.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
How lazy was it, though? They added the song, but Jeff Hardy was still doing the other entrance synchronization.
That's what dude. It's just so
The
lazy,
clapping
man.
and stuff. That's
They just gave it to us. Just to
I
give it
was
to us.
like, I remember watching someone stream it before the game came out, and someone was streaming and the music was off. And I'm like, how does, because they had already showed the music in the game, like in the list. And I'm like, bro, he is not reacting to writing, to the writing on the wall, or No More Words is a song.
He's
I'm
doing
like,
the Hardy Bro.
Yeah, he's doing the Hardy Bros, bro. This dude is not reacting to fucking
It was
No
it was
More
the old
Words.
Titantron too. It was old Titantron and everything. So.
Yeah, the song was definitely added last minute for sure, but damn, bro.
Imagine with if Wade Barrett actually is in the game.
I'll be happy with him in the game.
Imagine if they do put "We Are One," his Nexus theme song, in the game.
I like that one. We are one. We are one. Yeah, I like that one.
Speaking of themes, Stone Cold needs his current theme. Though. I don't know.
The Disturb one or the
Now his current, like the one that he just uses like every now when he comes back. I don't like the one that was in
that it's like a remastered Super HD version of it.
Or they could get one with the lyrics in it. And he come out on it.
Yeah, I don't like the one with the lyrics too much, but they keep using the old Attitude Era one.
Yeah.
Like
It sounds really like, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds trash compared to the one he has, like his last one.
The one in real life, that shit makes you want to run through a wall.
Yeah. Even the one with the lyrics will be better than that one.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I like that old Triple H too.
Oh yeah.
I got a question.
What'd you say?
I'm not even saying nothing. I'm just making it sound like it.
No, that thing was like straight fun.
Yeah, it's that Triple H.
If y'all were to remake the Nexus with current day roster members, who would y'all put?
Wait. What was your question again? I'm sorry. I was just
If
laughing.
If y'all were to recreate the Nexus with current day roster, who would y'all put?
How many people?
5.
Wow.
I make Wade
that's all you can put on
what
2K23,
what
so
NXT, like NXT right now?
NXT main roster. Whatever.
I think if anything, we can start off with like the leader of the group. I don't like the
Wade Barrett should be leader again since he's in the company.
I'm gonna have to start it with Jay White.
That's if Jay White comes.
Nah,
to
I know.
WWE,
I just wanted to see what you guys were gonna say. I'm just kidding.
Nah, I knew you were joking.
If you were saying Jay White, you must put Finn, Styles, and OC in there.
yeah, bro. I would love to see Finn, Styles, and Jay White if they get
I just
everybody.
make the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
that would be
Nah, Finn Balor will get the mic and he'll be like, well, go ahead, Marco. I'm sorry.
Would you like a heel Cody with like Jay White, AJ Styles, and Finn Balor? Would you guys like that?
Before Cody goes heel, I want him to continue like he needs to go on a mega babyface run.
They've already been teasing Luke, Carl, and Cody as a faction with AJ.
Babyface run.
They've been teasing that?
Yeah,
What?
at live shows, bro.
I seen a live show and they like did that little thing.
They've been teaming with them and doing 2 suites in the crowd and all that.
Oh yeah, because Cody was with them in New Japan.
So I mean, it would be perfect if they put Cody, Luke, Carl, Jay White, AJ,
and Finn.
all as a faction, and go up against Judgment Day and a few other people.
Yeah, they're gonna get their ass whooped. They're gonna run through everything.
Nah,
But I
but
reckon after Cody has his babyface run,
knowing WWE, they would downgrade that faction though. Bullet Club is like the most OP faction in the world, but WWE would like neutralize them and have the bloodline bury them.
They'd probably call it the club again.
Nah, what I was gonna say as a joke was that Finn Balor would get the mic and he goes, "Welcome to the Balor Club." This is the Balor Club.
Who did that? I totally forgot about that.
And then the whole reason why they were called, they were the Good Brothers, and then they ended up getting called the OC because AJ Styles we're part of the original club, and they're like, oh, okay, we're the OC.
Yeah, but AJ wasn't even in the original club.
Nah, he wasn't. It was Finn, right?
It was
Finn's
Finn.
the best leader.
It was Finn, Tama Tonga, Carl Anderson, and Big Bad Luck Fale. Those were the first four.
Yep.
Damn. I don't even, you know too much, man.
It wasn't Finn that started it, though.
Yeah, it was Finn, Carl, Bad Luck Fale, and Tama Tonga.
There's actually a series on YouTube you can watch about the Bullet Club on New Japan if you want to watch it.
So for
I might
me,
check that out.
I would definitely put Braun Breaker in the new Nexus. I would put Braun Breaker. Mark said Braun Breaker. Yeah, that's someone that I have in mind that would fit as the brawler for the group. You always gotta have a brawler.
Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes, yeah.
He'd be the Darren Young.
Look, I know Jalen is gonna say some kind of joke, but I would love like Carmelo Hayes like in the Hurt Business.
Oh yeah,
that'd be amazing.
All right,
there's rumors.
I'm glad you guys took it in stride. I thought Jalen was gonna jump all over me for saying that.
I was gonna say a joke too, but you know what?
There's rumors that once he gets called up, if whoever wins out of or whoever loses out of Braun and Carmelo for Stand and Deliver, if Carmelo loses, he's going to the main roster, and most likely he'll join the Hurt Business.
I would love that. I would love that for sure.
If Carmelo wins, then Braun's gonna go to the main roster
and join the Hurt Business.
He's gonna be their security guard and shit. MVP, you have someone at the door for you. So for
it's funny because he'd be the only white one in the faction.
Yeah, wow. You wanted to make it a thing about race. That's what I thought Jalen was gonna do. That's messed up. Bro.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to bring up the race.
That's crazy. You had to bring up the race card, man. All right, guys, we're gonna have to kick him out. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll be extremely down with the bodyguard.
Look, man, it's definitely not about using the race card, but I like the Hurt Business with the way that the swagger and how they were going, and it was believable that Shelton and Bobby were real friends and boys, and then Cedric was, I feel like, forced in there, so I would have preferred Ricochet over Cedric, but Cedric has grown on me just because of how long he's been with Shelton Benjamin at this point, right? He's been with him for a while.
I heard they were going to put the Street Profits in the Hurt Business.
Yeah,
too.
Street Profits I would have done like 1,000%, but not anymore.
No.
Montez needs
man, they could have had like a bloodline though.
Montez,
yeah, they could have had the bloodline
on Monday, bro.
Like a black line though.
Yeah, wow, Jalen.
What about Montez overall?
You want to know why? Which they bring back JTG?
JTG. They could have brought JTG back too, but JTG ain't like that on the mic though.
Yeah, he ain't like that.
It can be with herro.
Oh, yeah. With Hero, yeah, he would be like the godfather of that group, though.
He needs to be the leader of it, bro.
The job father.
They suck on the main roster without.
You know who's growing on me though? The big dude, Francis.
Ngannou?
Oh yeah. Hey, he be hitting the gym too, man. He's really been
I follow him on Twitter and I see his
talk
videos.
About Top Dollar?
Yeah,
yes,
Top
sir.
Dollar. Yeah, I said his real name.
You mean Botch Dollar? Botch Dollar?
Wow, because he tried jumping outside.
They called him Flop Dollar.
Yeah, I
That's what they
know.
call him.
People call him Flop Dollar now because he tried doing that Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I
jump.
know. I know.
I
Didn't
mean,
Michael Cole roast him?
Drew McIntyre roasted his ass. He goes, "This is how big men jump."
Well, wasn't it Michael Cole that roasted him too?
Oh, Michael Cole? I don't know. What did he say?
Yeah, they made a joke about it on the commentary.
Yeah, I mean, they had to mess with it, man. I mean, it was really obvious.
It was funny.
It was hilarious.
I think if I were to do the new Nexus, it'd be Braun, Carmelo, Grayson, and probably JD McDonough.
Oh, I thought it was McDonough.
McDonough. I think it's
Whatever.
McDonough.
I don't know like much in it.
Jordan Devlin there.
What about
All right,
Dragunov?
Dragunov should be an Imperium.
Yeah, Dragunov should be an Imperium for
100%.
sure.
That'd be crazy right there.
They really should have put Cesaro with Imperium now.
Dog, that dude from Top Dollar, he's worse than Cedric in my opinion. The other guy, the short dude.
Oh yeah. It's trash.
Adonis.
Yeah, I feel bad, but I for sure Swerve Scott was the guy from that group.
Yeah.
I've seen him in
AEW
AEW. He's good in AEW.
trash. I was gonna be straight up with him. Sorry.
Nah,
He's over there. He's over there bullying Keith Lee.
Yeah.
No,
It's so funny because he's trying to act like Karrion Kross. Like he's trying to act like a mix of Karrion Kross, but like a swagged out Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
Like kind of emo.
Do you just like Keith Lee's look? Keith Lee's new look? How he's like just got his grey hair and stuff now? Or
Keith Lee?
I mean, he's almost 40.
I don't know what's up with Keith Lee, man. He's just
that's his natural hair. So.
He fell off hard.
I tried telling y'all, man, every time y'all came at me on stream and Brian, my boy Brian would come at me and Stunner, oh, Keith Lee's the truth. I'm like, bro, Keith Lee ain't do shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, his best rivalry was against Dominic Dijakovic in NXT.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. That dude has been buns, and he's been all right in AEW, but he's done a whole lot of nothing. And they called him Bearcat. That shit was just garbage.
That was when. Yeah, I was just gonna say that's when he. God. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
they called him Bearcat, dog. It's like he died to me, man. That shit. I was like, Bearcat. I can't take this guy serious.
NXT Keith Lee was goated.
Yeah, for sure.
I saw Keith Lee as a world champion, honestly. That's how I saw him.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people did. I felt like an outsider because I know a lot of people did, but I'm like, bro, I just don't see why he keeps getting all these number one contender matches just to freaking have Goldberg return and be the surprise.
Yeah. I think they ruined him as soon as he got called up.
You know, 2 of his matches that he got a shot at the title was just so Goldberg could be the surprise return at the end of the match.
It's got to be the same to Karrion Kross though. You remember they turned him into a Ninja Turtle when he got called up to the main roster?
Nah.
He looked like Shredder.
Hey, but I don't care what anybody says. Y'all could say Vince Vince has been gone from the company. How do you still end up with a guy like Scripps in NXT?
Who's
maybe
that?
Maybe he runs NXT now.
Reggie, bro. Reggie is in NXT and he has a mask made out of plastic, and he's supposed to look like kind of like
Reggie, the dude who was doing those flips.
Yeah, Reginald. His name is Scripps.
Reggie is Scripps.
Wasn't it? Carmelo.
Yeah,
I thought he got released.
Nah, he works in NXT, and he wears a mask, and it looks like the Karrion Kross mask, but it's made out of like rubber.
Yeah, he goes by Scripps now.
It's
pretty. I don't know. They haven't done much with him on TV since.
Yeah, but
that's
just,
getting treatment.
Yeah, that's just terrible, though. I don't know.
I literally thought he got released. That's crazy.
No, they just go to NXT.
Yo, could you imagine if they had Imperium and if they had Cesaro and Imperium?
That would have been sick.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. Imagine Cesaro and Imperium. That would have been great.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yep.
You know what's funny though? Like Axiom, Scripps, all those dudes, they ain't making it to the main roster, man. Those are just NXT fillers.
Well, I mean,
they should make Axiom A-Kid again.
If they take that Axiom gimmick away from A-Kid, then A-Kid will make it to the roster. But
he should be A-Kid. should be.
Axiom, I don't know that. I mean, it's a dope gimmick. He's a good wrestler. I just liked A-Kid better.
Is he that dude with that red mask? I seen him on the 23 roster.
Yeah, he's.
I barely cared for the part of Keith Lee. Oh, Bearcat. Another one that's not gonna make it unless they do something special with him is Ilja. Ilja's not gonna make it on the main roster. Look at Butch.
Ilya. The only way Ilya Dragunov will make it is if they put him with Imperium.
Yeah, for sure. A-Kid is a stupid name. Yeah, it is a stupid name. Damn, bro, who has a lawnmower in the back? Come on, guys, show some respect. That's Styles, man. You could do better than that. How are you coming in here with that mic? Dude, come here. Brrr. What's up, guys? I'm just mowing the lawn right now.
He just forgot he joined.
I hate that they're running Pete Dunne though. Pete Dunne's got Butch now. That's stupid.
Yeah, but people were mad about the name, but I at least like that they had him in the group.
Yeah.
And they gave him his old gear back.
I think Butch is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Butch is cool. Chris Masters
And they gave him
in
his
the
old
game?
wrestling gear.
No, I don't think Chris Masters.
I'm glad they gave him his gear back though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. All right, let's talk about the DLC stuff. Let me pull up the.
Okay. Are those leaks real, by the way? I'm just asking.
The picture was from a QR code that 2K posted in their Showdown live stream. So that picture's real.
I've seen leaks of like Chelsea Green and all this stuff. So
no, there's no leaks, man.
Did you hear it from some bunny dude on Twitter? That guy's retarded and he's a pedo.
Look,
that
guys.
guy's a pedo.
So if you scan the QR code from the 2K Showdown stream today, it shows bad newspaper, and there's a bunch of little like logos and references to certain superstars, pretty much confirming Bray Wyatt's involvement. Hit Row, Wade Barrett, Carlito, Harley Race, Eve Torres, the OC. There's a bunch of people here. Out of this list that we can pretty much confirm, some of the superstars here. If you could only pick one outside of Bray Wyatt, what's one superstar you're excited to see in the game?
Are we going in order?
Yeah, we'll start with Cloud.
Let's see. I'd say Wade Barrett. It's really been that long since he's been in the game.
And were you a fan of Wade Barrett when he was in WWE actively?
Yeah. I think I remember growing up seeing him like when he used to do like the Nexus and when he did the Bad News Barrett gimmick.
Which one was your favorite gimmick?
Honestly, I like the Nexus one.
Okay.
He was more tougher.
Okay.
I got to see him at WrestleMania 32. It was my first ever show also. That was awesome.
I shook his hand, took a picture, and got his autograph. Wade Barrett was definitely one of my favorites. I met him when they did the WrestleMania fan access here in Miami. I'm about the same height as him, believe it or not. He's like 6'6". I'm 6'5".
Wow.
Yeah.
No way you're 6'5", Lex.
I swear to God.
No way.
Lex, you're 6'5", bro?
I swear to God.
Lex over here like LeBron James.
LeBron is like 6'7".
Bro, I thought you were like 5'8", 5'9", bro.
Damn, though, I look that little on stream.
Nah, no, I thought he was like
a little bit.
5'10".
Nah, man, I'm a big dude. I'm 6'5", bro. All right, so Wade Barrett. What about you, Jay?
Man, you already know Carlito.
But that's only if, man. That's only if it is him. Because some dude posted and said that it said caution and not Carlito.
Yeah. What is caution?
I don't know. But I sent it in the Discord earlier, and it showed caution, and then the dude said that it was basically cut up and mirrored to say caution, all cut up and stuff, and flipped upside down. But I think it says Carlito, because I sent another picture of some person drawing, like he edited the picture, and it was red writing over the letters, and it said Carlito. So,
no, then that's my pick.
All right, Carlito for Jay. Jay, what's your favorite Carlito moment?
He beat Cena.
He's most known for his U.S. title.
Yeah.
I think my part was when Trish said, whispered in Carlito's ear about his T-shirt when his shirt said, "Do you spit or swallow?" Trish whispered in his
I
ear.
remember that.
All right, let me ask you guys. And you, because you keep mentioning Carlito J. He mentions him on Discord, on DM, on voice chat, on stream. He keeps mentioning Carlito like this guy's The Rock.
Hey, bro. Hey.
He's the Puerto Rican Rock.
He's the mid-card Rock.
Yeah. So, who's better, Carlito or MVP?
Ooh, who's better?
Carlito all day.
MVP.
MVP.
Carlito.
I won't be disrespectful. MVP was better.
MVP is better.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, at least.
Yeah.
MVP.
MVP was better.
So when I look at those guys in that era and stuff like that, and shortly after or in between or whatever, I feel like when you're talking about mid-card, top dogs, I always felt like MVP was over Carlito. And
yeah, no doubt.
But they were on different shows.
No, they were. But I'm just talking about in terms of mid-card. Like, I'm just comparing mid-card to mid-card. Not that they were on the same show, you know?
What about Shelton Benson, man? Where would you put him at, like, back then?
Ah, man, under them.
Wait, who?
No, under Carlito.
All right, no stop.
I don't know about under Carlito, because here's the thing. Here's my problem with Carlito. I know he's known for the U.S. title. I know he's known for the mid-card stuff, but he did a lot of comedy.
Yeah,
he did a lot of R-Truth type segments.
He was funny as shit, bro.
So did MVP.
No, he did, and I know, and I get it, but that's why I don't know where this like cult fandom came from for Carlito. Like a man, like I'm telling you, like Jay has been driving me nuts talking about Carlito, and I'm like, where's this coming from?
But he was a really good in-ring talent too, though.
No, he was.
Bro, he was the best heel in 05, 06.
Yeah, that was like
he was a really good heel too. He
Like,
was a really good heel.
That dude, he was a comical heel, and he was funny as hell, dude.
Okay. What about you, Cardo? I mean, Cardo. I mixed Carlito. Carter, what you got for me? One DLC dude confirmed that you are looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to Bray Wyatt.
Nah, except Bray Wyatt, bro. I need to remove Bray Wyatt from that one. And I should have removed Wade Barrett, but I don't want to do that to y'all. So no Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is too obvious.
Oh yeah, somebody mentioned Mr.
You gotta put that picture up, bro. Can't nobody really see it.
The Steiner brothers.
Or you know what? No, don't do that. I'll send it in Discord.
Well, I just put it up on the stream right now. If you guys want to see it, I'm gonna zoom into it. Let me zoom into it. I'm gonna mention some of the people. So possibly the Steiner brothers with the statue and the mustache and the wrestling stuff. Eve Torres, Wade Barrett, the OC.
Pretty Deadly was on there. It said yes, boy.
Yeah,
or yes, boys.
Pretty Deadly, Harley Race, maybe DDP, Chase University.
That Divas title is rumored to be Michelle McCool.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's a good deal. There we go.
That's a good one.
That's a good one right there.
She was the first ever. She was the first ever Divas champion.
Kelly on
Carlito,
that
I didn't even notice that.
That
I didn't
Kelly
even notice that title.
Trick Williams. So yeah, some of those superstars. I mean, this is not the entire list. This is just people that we could really guess based on those images.
I can get the picture up just to look at.
I want to play as Andre Chase. I feel like his moveset is dope.
What you think his overall gonna be?
Wait, Carter, who did you pick?
Probably about
I picked the
75.
Steiner brothers.
Oh, the Steiner brothers. Oh, that's a clear cut. That's a good pick for sure.
I like this
yeah,
screwdriver.
I hope they put the Steiner brothers, and I hope they put Scott Steiner's Big Papa Pump. That's what I want.
It might be his 80s, 90s version though, when they were actually a tag team.
Holla if you hear me. Yeah, I know. All right, next up we got Marcos Raider. Someone from DLC that you're excited for. That got confirmed.
Probably the Steiners too, to be honest.
Steiners, okay.
Yeah, Scott Steiner. I just want to play Scott Steiner.
And question for Carter and Raider: are you guys gonna do a stable with Braun Breaker?
I am for sure.
I might.
Okay.
I'll probably do like managers for Bron. Like Bron's managers can be his uncle and father. That'd be good.
All right. So got some manager action. What about you, Purge? What do you got?
Other than the Steiners, Carlito, Bray, and Wade, probably.
Wow, you just wanted to list everybody. All right, thanks. Thanks for
No,
coming.
no, I'm not choosing those. I'm gonna probably go with Nathan Frazier.
Oh, Seth Rollins' protege.
Because
I
I want to do Seth Rollins versus Nathan Frazier in a 2 out of 3 falls match inside Hell in a Cell.
Inside Hell in a Cell.
Wow.
Yeah, Seth versus Seth versus Nathan Frazier would be a banger of a match.
Why him? They like buddies or something?
No, he trained him.
Seth trained Nathan.
Oh, okay.
At his Black and Brave wrestling school in Davenport, Ohio, I think it is.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Iowa. What about you,
Iowa.
Styles? Styles, what you got?
Nah, for me, it's probably Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly. Okay, so do you think Pretty Deadly is like the modern day Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty?
No.
Nah, they're a legit tag team. So it's good to have another tag team. Like if you're in universe mode or if you're in GM mode, there's not enough tag teams to play with. So
No, you're right. There is not enough tag teams, especially in this Triple H era that everybody praises so much. Triple H hasn't really done a whole lot of tag team stuff, honestly.
And second probably be the OC.
OC. Okay, so Pretty Deadly and OC. Good picks, different from everyone. Nice. V Block, what do you got?
I probably got like 3. Tony D'Angelo.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Tony
Yeah,
D'Angelo.
the dawn of NXT.
The dawn of NXT that beat Santos Escobar.
And then I probably got Trick Williams.
Are you really going to use Trick Williams? Be honest.
Yes, I'm definitely going to use Trick Williams.
Carmelo.
Okay.
I want to use Joe Gacy, man.
I want to use Carmelo.
Yeah, straight up said Joe Gacy versus Bray Wyatt.
Joe Gacy has a back handspring off the ropes clothesline. That's a good finisher.
Damn, I gotta see that. Look at Super Saiyan saying, Lex, please don't compare them again. Laugh out loud. Dude, I don't watch NXT. I don't know. Pretty Deadly are 2 blonde guys that look like they probably do super kicks like everyone else.
One has brown hair, the other's blonde.
You comparing it to the Young Bucks?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's like the Young Bucks. Everybody's like Shawn Michaels. Everybody does the super kick. Like that shit's super generic.
Who would you guys put Pretty Deadly with in a faction?
HBK.
Dubs Ziggler.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So is it that far fetched for me to ask?
Yeah.
I'd probably put him with
Robert Roode. Dolph Ziggler.
All right, VJ.
Oh, yeah,
VJ.
Dolph Ziggler would be nice.
Ziggler would be dope.
What you got for me, VJ? Pick one from the DLC. Who you got?
All right. I'll take the Master Diamond Cutter, DDP.
Yeah,
Me,
I'll have
it's
to.
me. It's
I
DD.
agree. Outside of Bray or Wade Barrett, I would pick DDP as well if it's true. But to be honest, I'm losing hope as like the hours have gone
I
on.
think
I've lost hope.
The
I
Diamond
think it is.
Diamond
I
Mine.
think it is DDP because DDP was backstage at the Rumble for Cody.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He's been around WWE long enough to be featured in a game, especially if they might add Dusty Rhodes because of Cody's involvement. I get it, but
DDP was also at Raw 30.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was. He's on good
It could
terms
be
with
Diamond
WWE.
Mine though. It could be
He
Diamond Mine
left
from NXT.
He left AEW because they were so shit
Well,
backstage.
Diamond Mine or whatever, they
A
have their
faction from
own.
NXT. Roderick
Yeah,
Strong.
they
in
have
that.
their own thing on the review.
Yeah, they're in that too. Yeah, but it's the
The
same
Diamond
Diamond.
Mine
so
one's
just
probably
the
going to be
same.
Ivy Nile, Roderick, and Damon Kemp.
Well,
Right.
didn't their manager go to AEW?
Yeah, he did. I forgot his name.
Who, the bald dude?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Stokely Hathaway.
Yeah. So halfway. Yep.
All right, Lamar, you're up.
That's a lot of NXT guys, though. Like, how many
Yeah.
packs of NXT can you possibly get?
Is this
Well,
like
they said it was
It's
gonna.
best
They
NXT
said that the
roster.
roster. They said that the roster is gonna be 230 plus people. So it's gonna
okay,
be.
so
It's
the
gonna
best
be
NXT
more.
one
It's gonna be
ever.
Yeah,
more.
it's probably Mandy Rose is probably in the base game. She's just not mentioned.
Yeah, she is. Yo, Lamond, DLC,
Yeah.
pick one. What's up?
Give me for the men's, give me Carlito. For the women's, give me Michelle McCool.
Okay,
Ooh.
damn, that's a
Yeah,
good pick.
I'm excited to play as Eve Torres again. That's
Yeah, I
nice.
bet you are. So you can keep watching the entrance over and over.
Probably got that twerking moonsault, man. Probably got
Yeah,
that
get
twerking
out of here.
moonsault.
Get out of here with
Bro,
that shit. I ain't never heard anyone mention Eve Torres, even when
that's
she
what I'm
was in
saying,
WWE.
man.
Hey, bro.
Yo, I
hey,
haven't
hey.
remember her.
Around that time, she was the hottest woman there.
Yeah,
Hey, John,
exactly.
you gonna diss her so
you're
bad, bro.
you're so
Nah,
sexist, bro.
That isn't much though. What does that mean?
John
She was
Cena
a hoe,
dissed her
though.
so bad, bro.
She was
I
a
haven't
hoe.
seen her since then. I haven't seen her since John Cena dissed her
Yo,
on live television.
you're so
That-
That was a
sexist,
valid
man.
diss. You
You're
saw
so
what she did to Zack Ryder,
sexist.
man.
Yeah,
That
you-
whole
What she did
story
on
was
Zack
crazy.
Ryder?
What, when Zack
Remember what
Ryder
she
called
did on
her
Zack Ryder?
Holsky?
Yeah.
John Cena?
For the team?
That song, bro.
Then Kane got involved. That whole story
Nah,
was
man,
When
that
John
story
Cena
was
said
terrible.
when John Cena said that he was disease free and he'd like to keep it that way.
But he really said that.
Yeah, he said
He
that.
did.
I'll never
crazy.
forget the
They was
Raw
they was
that I
firing her up.
watched Zack Ryder get rolled off the stage, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was funny.
That was funny. Sad
Me-
moment,
Hey,
though.
Man, me and
The
my
way
boy
he fell off.
possibility
Jamar,
that
me and my boy Jamar, like whenever we like bash someone or bashed each other or just bashed anything in general, we'll be like, yeah, like WWE rolled Zack Ryder off the stage, huh? Oh my god, that became like a punchline for us.
Do you remember Rey Mysterio on the stretcher when Big Show slammed him against the
Oh
pole?
yeah,
That's
that's another good one. But man, damn, that was a good one actually. Freaking Rey Mysterio sounded like a gremlin.
Wait,
and shit.
We're talking about when the Great Khali squeezed Rey Mysterio's head?
Oh yeah. I thought he died.
Yeah.
I thought he died.
Dog, Rey
Man, I thought he
Mysterio
was dead
has
for real,
died
though.
by every giant.
Nah.
Oh my god.
I feel bad for him.
yeah,
Bullied
hey,
for real,
hey,
like,
he's also the giant slayer too.
Or was it
Yeah.
Ray lost his eye?
Yeah,
Bro,
oh yeah,
did y'all see that?
he lost his eye recently.
Bro, did you see what Undertaker said about Rey Mysterio? Like in one of their matches, like Rey Mysterio anus broke Undertaker's nose.
Damn.
For real?
What? That was in the
It was on
what kind of
Twitter.
injury is
and
that?
He had
Wasn't
he had said that.
Because he probably
like,
hit him,
during
like
that
it was probably bone on bone. That's why.
Yeah.
Like his tailbone. It wasn't his actual anus. It's
I
probably-
mean, that match was in a
He's like,
showcase. too.
bro, Rey Mysterio anus broke my nose.
Yeah,
And
bro.
I
Rey
still went
Mysterio
through the
actually
whole
killed
match.
somebody in Mexico with the 619.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've
as
seen it.
soon
I've
as
seen
he
it.
as soon as he left WWE,
Yeah.
he broke that dude's neck.
Rey
Everyone
Mysterio,
forgets
Rey
that
Mysterio's an
he-
assassin.
Wait, he killed somebody for real?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
with
did,
the,
bro.
with the
Hey,
619, I swear.
he should have been doing time, not Dom.
The
Yeah.
dude's head flipped backwards, and you could see that his neck was broken.
But apparently he already had
got
head
sent
problems. So apparently,
Yeah,
when that
nah,
happened.
but that 619 is deadly
hard
for
time.
real.
Yeah,
That's a
but
real
that guy,
finisher.
that guy already had head problems apparently.
People
So the
think
whiplash
wrestling is
killed him.
fake. Let Rey Mysterio do that 619. I'd like to see you come out of that
Oh yeah,
alive.
Booker T said, bro.
You ain't
People need to
kicking out of
stop
that.
saying wrestling
It
fake.
was actually the whiplash of the 619 that killed him when his neck bounced off the rope.
Like
Yeah.
Great Khali
man.
chop you in the head. You ain't surviving that.
Oh yeah, you ain't surviving that shit. And don't be talking about no Booger T. I heard you said Booger T, bro. That's
Nah, because I said
disrespectful.
Booker T was on his podcast talking about how people.
Nah, I don't know who Booger T is. You said Booger T, bro. That's
King
tough.
Nah, I said Booker.
Nah, I didn't hear no K in there, dog. You called him Mucus T, bro. That's crazy.
Not me.
That's gonna be good.
That's crazy, man. Booker T
The
did
Booger
King
Man T,
Booker,
man.
the Spinneroonie. He was even part of Main Event Mafia. This guy still gets no respect. That's crazy.
He really don't, if I'm being honest.
Whatever. Triple H described him perfectly.
Ah,
Heavy hair and the suckers.
you here to entertain us, Book?
The game.
Those spinneroonies.
That's crazy. Booker T, 88 overall. That's disrespectful.
Booker flopped at the Rumble.
I feel like all the legends should have had a new model, bro.
Nah, you're right though. Booker T did flop at the Rumble. That was the slowest kick I've ever seen anybody try to drop somebody with.
He said he didn't even really get eliminated because he
That was slower than Lita's moonsault.
That was really slower, bro. Lita was on that turnbuckle for like a hot minute, and
Hey,
Io
no
Sky was like dead.
No.
I was like, bro, how much longer is she gonna be on that turnbuckle before she finally does her little flip? Jesus.
She had to prep the knees, man.
She had to knock everybody off and all that.
Yeah, you know what happened? They overbooked that spot. Like she got tormented from both sides. That was way too long.
Yeah, that was
That came out, bro. That shit was crazy.
That's how you know. That's how you know. That's like prime time, like example that wrestling is super fake. Because in any other match, if they were not gonna win the match, the person that was laying down on the ground would have already gotten up to reverse it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that she stayed there that long, we knew it was over.
She was waiting for the move to hit.
Yeah, she didn't even need to freaking jump off the turnbuckle. She could have just climbed down and pinned her.
He could have just fell asleep. Just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Or she could have just took a leap of faith and just fell backwards.
Oh, that shit was just awkward. It was really awkward. That was
At least
like,
she ain't botch it though. At least she ain't
nah,
botch
she
it.
ain't botch it. She ain't botch it. But that's the thing, that she was trying to be too careful.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at Ronald saying prime time. I mean prime time.
Like 47, so.
Yeah, no, she is up there, but nah, I think it was more of like it was poorly booked. It was just poorly booked. I will say this though.
I was happy when Trish came out.
Yeah,
Wasn't there
was
rumors that
Everyone
she
was.
supposed
When
to
she ran to the
return on
ring,
him?
Yeah, she ran to the ring. Everybody's like puppies.
They actually played old footage of her doing that same run back in the day with that same outfit on. I was like, yeah,
And
that
what were
was
you trying to
too
do?
alive.
You were trying to compare the physics of reality and how the
He's measuring the curves.
Yeah, how the balloons were moving.
Yeah,
Wow,
somebody
bro, you're
was
being
doing
sexist,
side by
bro.
side comparison.
Wow, you're being sexist, man. That's all you see.
Apparently
her
they're
for us, huh?
doing.
No.
That's crazy. I caught you, bro. I caught you. You were comparing the diameter and how it was bouncing up and down like a basketball. Wow.
No.
First you disrespect Booker T by saying Booger T, and now you said you were watching different videos comparing Trish Stratus's diamonder. That's crazy.
What's next?
No,
But apparently it's a rumor.
Flip my words around. No.
What about Montez Ford, man? That dude needs to split up like right now.
You think he needs to split up right now, or?
That's a tough.
Wait, guys,
I feel bad
Dominic.
If he splits up, Dawkins isn't doing
Dawkins
nothing.
is getting
Dawkins gets a job.
bro. They should give him the New Day treatment and not split him
Bro,
up.
Montez
But just
is
have him like
amazing.
separate for a little bit.
They shouldn't split up, but they should.
Yeah.
All right, then
They
have
should
him
not.
come out. Have him come out like a manager then.
They
Give him
should
the New Day
stay,
treatment.
No,
but
you're
they,
right. They could do the New Day treatment. You're right.
Yeah, that can work because
You guys
But
remember when
I
he
feel like the
crashed
New
up
Day
on
should
me?
break up though.
They
Nah,
should stay together.
I'm dying
New
for
Day.
Alpha. I'm dying for Alpha Academy to break up so Chad Gable could go on
I
his
feel like
run.
they teasing that though. The Alpha Academy
It's-
breaking up.
it's
OT.
rumored that Chad Gable might be
OT.
getting a singles push soon.
Bro,
Yeah,
he
I know.
needs it, bro.
I saw that, and
He
I'm like,
definitely
bro,
needs it.
he'll be the perfect United States champion.
He
Wasn't it
will.
rumored
yeah.
for Trish Stratus to turn on Lita and them?
For real?
Wasn't that a
For
rumor?
what? What you gonna do?
I heard a rumor that Trish Stratus was supposed to turn on Lita and Beth and like join forces with Bayley.
Not till after Mania, because I think it's gonna be Bailey versus Trish at WrestleMania.
Might be.
Wow, bro. You
And it's meant
guys
to be
really,
Becky and Lita
y'all be,
versus Baszler and
y'all love
Ronda.
reading spoilers, huh?
I ain't never
Look,
heard what they heard.
look.
I ain't never
I mean,
This
the
dude,
rumors pop up, bro.
where do you get? Oh, yeah, it's gonna be Bailey and Trish. Where did that come from?
I didn't say
You
it.
get that from that. But what is his name? Most hated bunny.
Yeah, where
That's
the hell?
basically like 6 minutes.
Where
I
the
didn't
hell
say-
did that come
I
from?
didn't say I didn't say that it was gonna happen. I said I think it's gonna happen, just the way
Dave
it looked
Meltzer.
on Monday.
No, you said I heard.
Yeah, no, you
No.
said I heard, man. You cheating.
No,
You cheating.
no. I said
Was it Dave? Was it
I
Dave Meltzer?
said that I heard something else about Chad Gable.
It's more.
I didn't say that about Trish.
It's
and
more.
Bayley.
It's more understandable to predict that Bailey and Damage Control are gonna versus Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky. But you went and just said 1v1. I'm like, wait, where did that come from?
Because if you're saying
That's
that it's going to end up being Ronda and Shayna versus
Yeah,
Becky,
I said Ronda and Shayna
and
because they're the
Lita.
only other big names.
It's meant to be Shayna and
if that match happens, I think it's going to be Lita and Bailey. That's why I was saying that.
Wait, Lita and Bailey or Trish?
Or,
and
or Trish and Bailey.
wow, you're
I'm
doing
sorry.
the same thing as V Block right now, bro. You
I'm
called it
tired,
Booker
bro.
T.
I'm tired.
Wow.
All right, so say you get at WrestleMania, you get Ronda and Shayna
they're not gonna
against
win.
Trish and
Nah,
Becky. Then
Ronda,
where does
Ronda and
that,
Shayna
that-
are definitely winning.
And then who they gonna
yeah.
and then
after that?
where does that
I'd actually
leave?
like that. I'd actually like
Where does that leave Damage Control?
I don't know.
Bro,
They
it's
suck,
banned.
bro. Dakota Kai looks
Like,
like someone that works at freaking Claire's.
Dakota guy, she was good in NXT. I do like her finisher. The
It
card.
doesn't matter what those tag.
Everyone
Doesn't
was
matter
like,
what tag
"Oh
titles
my
go.
god, WWE fired
Oh,
Dakota
they
Kai."
literally only had 2 title defenses.
There's
my
no
I mean, it
God.
was
tag
a bit
division.
dramatic. It was a
W-
bit dramatic.
WWE fired
Yeah.
Dakota Kai. She's so good. Oh my god, so much potential.
Yeah, she
came
hasn't
out.
really shown it.
She came out. I'm like, who the hell is this? Does she work at Claire's? Is she gonna pierce my ear?
But you didn't know who Dakota Kai was.
Dakota Kai. She looked like a like
Cobra
one of
Kai.
those. Yeah, she looks like she works at the mall.
But she used to have brunette hair, I'm pretty sure, before she had pink. But could be wrong.
Oh, look who's here, Marco. Marco's back to fall asleep on stream again.
No, women's division, though, they need more teams.
They do need more teams. Look, man, we've been
I think
praising,
they're forming Chelsea and Carmella.
which that's a good team right there. I think that's an awesome team.
Yeah, that is a good
What team
team.
is that?
I will say this, guys. I love Triple H. I do. I think that he's done an exceptional job, but I feel like it was Marcos. Me and you were going at it here a little heated.
Yeah, we were.
Talking about Vince suggesting the Brock Lesnar Omas match.
That
Yeah.
match gonna suck.
It's gonna be trash.
All right,
It's
all
just
right.
gonna be the same
And-
as last year, Bobby.
I mean,
and
like-
Omar.
Guys, I understand that, but the problem is that Brock Lesnar is in a tough spot. No one on planet Earth wants him to go for a title and take it away from someone else's having an opportunity. Am I right
But
or am I right?
Gunther would have been
It-
put over though. Like I
Hold
reckon.
on,
Yeah,
I
I'm
hold
reckon,
on,
tired of
hold
him
on, hold
being in the
on.
picture, bro.
You're right. You're right.
Hold on.
I reckon
It
I'm tired of
Gunther
him
would have
being
been
in
put
the
over.
Gunther is due to lose that Intercontinental at any point now. Having
He would have
Brock
got
versus
put over though.
Gunther. What?
I would have
He
loved
would,
to see
yes,
that
I reckon
match.
he would have got put over.
All
I
right.
reckon.
All right.
It
all right.
should have been Bray and Brock. Bobby has no personality, so I don't
But
see why
hold
they
on,
do
hold on. Let me finish.
Bray
Let me
versus
finish.
Bobby.
Let me do the build up in this conversation. No one wants Brock for any title. What up, Jet? Nobody wants any title on the line with Brock.
Nah.
No one wants Brock to squash anybody for the most part. Nobody wants Bray and Brock and have Bray lose to Brock. And like they don't want to see Bray. Let's be honest. Do you want to see Bray lose to another part-timer?
Nah, I mean, if he fights Brock, he needs to win.
Exactly. So
But he shouldn't be fighting Bobby either.
hold on, listen. Hold on. We'll talk about that later. Hold
I'm
on.
just saying. Okay, I'm just saying.
How can you use Cowboy Brock, right? How can you use Cowboy Brock in a spot where it gives you that WrestleMania star power and fans ultimately get what they want? More Brock Lesnar kicking ass and being a beast.
Okay.
Without hurting a superstar you truly care about. Hold on, I'm about to finish. Omas hasn't been seen on TV except for being side by side with MVP. So while
He had that feud with Braun though. That was pretty good. I didn't mind.
no, that was great, but they already used it for Crown Jewel recently.
Yeah,
So
I know. They should use it for WrestleMania, but
they should have, and I agree. That was my WrestleMania match because now Braun has nothing for Mania.
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks really bad. So when you
he's got
remember,
Ricochet.
guys,
No,
he does. But when you look at WrestleMania, bro, you got to look at the larger than life, monster, massive human beings that they have on the roster. Whether you love or hate Omas, the guy is impressively big. Like he's a
I don't hate him.
he's a true giant. So his character on their Triple H's watch hasn't really he hasn't done shit. He was booked a lot better on their Vince McMahon. But
he's boring.
Hold on. But now he has MVP. Brock was feuding with Bobby, and MVP used that as the arc, as the hook to get that story going. Hey, you were feuding with my boy to the point you had to kick him in the balls.
Yeah, true.
Because you didn't have the guts to finish him off. You didn't want to lose. Yep. Hell, you can't even beat this guy. And he has Omas by his side.
I only care if they bring back the Hurt Business. That's all I care about.
And I think that they're leading towards that.
Yeah, but I just hope so.
Where I think Rich might have messed up was that Lashley and Lesnar match should have been saved for Mania.
Lashley and Lesnar should have been saved for. I agree, 100%.
And the legit match, the one at Chamber, just he
was awful.
A legit match. I agree.
And it should have been longer than what it was.
Should have been longer. I agree. For whatever reason, whether it's Triple H, Vince McMahon, whoever's involved, I don't know why they just can't get it right.
They could have done Bray and Braun again at Mania. I mean, I don't know.
They should have done Braun and Omas at Mania. It was used at so. When you look at, you gotta use Omas, man. When you had you guys like Great Khali. A lot of you guys didn't you?
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was good.
Great.
It should have been Omar from the Battle Royal, the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
It was a theme song that made him really cool for me.
Who?
But,
the theme song.
Yeah.
Yes,
his
me
theme
too.
song was
Exactly. Great Khali.
Which one? This first one or second one?
I like the second one.
second one.
So Great Khali, he couldn't talk on the mic at all. He didn't even really talk English.
He had a mouthpiece.
His manager was dope though.
His manager was dope as hell. Omas, he talks English, but he can't cut a promo to save his life right now. But he has MVP.
Sure. Crazy side. I met Great Khali at the gym, like when I was like 15. Yeah.
Saying you hated Khali, but guess what? Khali was a great attraction, bro. So all I'm saying is that when you have a guy like Omas on your roster, you have to use him.
Yeah, no, that's true.
WrestleMania is 2 nights. you gotta have some filler matches that aren't gonna be for titles and for like bragging rights. You have to have some matches where it's strictly, you can't beat me. Yes, I can. Oh, I'm gonna mess you up. Oh, this is a business match. We're gonna beat each other up. That's literally all this shit is.
So who you think is winning that match then?
Hold on.
Probably.
We'll go. I'm building
I'm
it
probably
up.
gonna go with. I'm probably
Hold on.
gonna go with Omar.
Hold on. We're gonna get to the results. I want to go down the list so you guys could. The reason I'm saying all of this is because I want to get to the point of who should win that match. So at the end of the day, when I look at this matchup, I see it for what it is: a WrestleMania spectacle, and it checks off the list that we want to see Brock do some damage. We're getting Cowboy Brock on the mic. We want to see MVP on the mic and doing something with anybody. It doesn't matter who. He's got Omas, who, again, I get that Great Khali was a champion. He had a better run. But Omas is still young, bro. He's still starting off. You got to give him a break here and there. And he had a decent match with Bobby. He had a good story with him. And he had a good match with Braun Strowman. You know, who knows? Maybe Brock Lesnar does a little more than a minute. So when you look at this match, it's a WrestleMania spectacle. That's all it's for. That's all it's for. Nothing more, nothing less.
I want to see Omas get F5, see how that's going to look.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
Hey,
That's
bro,
what you see.
You can just
that's,
go on WWE 2K and do it that way.
That's what I wanted to hear. You know why? Because Omas getting F5'd is actually the modern day version of Andre the Giant getting carried by Hulk Hogan and dropped on his back. The F5 is one of the most impactful, most hyped up fan moves on the planet. So imagine Omas getting F5'd.
I was just about to mention Hogan Andre.
Exactly. So was I annoyed with this booking? Yes, 100%. I was bothered. Why, Lex? Why were you bothered? Well, because I want to see.
Man.
No, I don't care who's involved in the story.
No, I'm joking. I'm only joking.
I'm bothered because I wanted to see Brock do something a little more than Omas, who hasn't really done much as of late. But once I saw Cowboy Brock and MVP go toe to toe at the MVP in the VIP lounge, it reminded me of Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman going toe to toe, while Paul Heyman was actually showing up for Roman Reigns. And I was like, wow, this is actually genius because, yes, Omas is stiff. Yes, Omas can't talk. But this gives Brock Lesnar someone to talk shit with. It gives him someone to appear at WrestleMania with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and drink some White Lightning.
And drink some White Lightning. And guess what? Ain't none of us going to be salty that he whoops on Omas. None of us are going to be mad that Brock Lesnar is destroying Omas. We're actually going to go crazy when we see him pick him up and do the F5.
Oh, yeah, them German suplexes, too.
I was there like I was last year, man.
I was finna say, bro, one F5 to Omas, bro, gonna get the crowd out their seats.
That's all it's for. This is a hype beast match.
He's getting F5 to the announce table.
Bro, that would be nuts. Imagine the announcers table would break like instantly with all their weight.
I was gonna say if he do that in the ring too many times, the ring may break.
Exactly,
Man,
bro.
them German suplexes, man. Them German suplexes gonna be crazy too.
So we're thinking, all right, man, that's garbage, whatever. But if you sit for 1 second and you think of WrestleMania through the years, this is gonna be the 39th WrestleMania now?
Yep.
Yeah. 39 years of WrestleMania, we've always seen some form of giant, whether it's Big Show, Braun Strowman, as of late, Omas, whoever. We always see those spectacle moments. So why are we so mad now?
You're right.
It should be Braun versus Brock, though. That would have been way better. But
they can have the build up done like correctly, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, we got to see. They still have a whole month to build it up.
Yeah.
Did you already see Braun versus Brock?
Braun versus Brock?
No, that was a triple threat, though. I think it was Roman versus Braun.
Yeah, that was with the title.
Yeah.
I don't think they've had a one-on-one match.
I don't think Brock want to fight Braun anymore. He just shot on him and some.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd like him.
Okay, yeah, they did fight. I remember it was for the Red Universal title.
He jabbed him.
Look at OC
Oh, they did.
being
Yeah, sorry. They
OC
did,
being
sorry.
the Debbie Downer. Y'all justifying building up Omas as a mid Carter, then have him take a bunch of F5 shows he's a worthy competitor, dude. We're just looking at Omas as a giant, not a mid Carter main eventer. Fight, bro. Omas being on the card with Brock Lesnar is an honor.
Yeah, bro, he's gonna take some
look,
F5s.
bro,
He's gonna kick out of them,
the
and then he's
dude
gonna
is
take one
2
more, and
years
then it's
older
over.
than me. He's 2 years older than me, and he's facing a legend at Mania.
I was going to say him kicking out of a F5, bro, is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've seen Braun. I remember seeing Braun versus Brock. I'd rather, if I'm thinking Braun versus Brock, I'd rather see Braun versus Omas. Omas on TV is a waste of time.
A triple threat match would have been cool.
Man,
Dang, they shooting down Omas already.
Dude,
and have Braun or Brock destroy both them giants. That would be nice.
Dude,
yeah, Omas just needs like the right story.
I just don't get. I don't get it. Sometimes I don't feel like we're part of the same community because it's like, oh, WWE doesn't have any giants anymore. WWE doesn't push up and coming talent. I mean, what they're literally doing it for like all the right reasons. They're putting Omas in a spot to succeed, getting in the ring with Brock Lesnar, just getting in the ring for a minute with Brock Lesnar. Like, dude, that sells itself. Like, that's a freaking
you're right. Omas is up and coming.
Yeah, it's up and coming, young enough. Yes, he's still green, but you can't say that he hasn't gotten better. And yeah, he still sucks on the mic, but you can't say that he's not a spectacle to see. He's a giant, bro.
He'll get better along the way.
Yeah,
when I was at WrestleMania last year, seeing him live was dope because he was huge as shit, and I didn't know how tall he was. And then I got to see him live, and the dude was massive, and it was cool to see.
I promise you, the only people complaining about Omas versus Brock Lesnar are the people that are not going to be at WrestleMania, because the people that are going to be in that stadium when that match goes down, I promise you, they're going to be freaking screaming from the top of their lungs when they see Brock Lesnar carry Omas.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be like Brock picking up The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30.
And that's so. And now this is the part where Marcos and I went at it. He's like, "Oh, Vince McMahon is the one that suggested that." I'm like, "Who cares who suggested that? It's not like it's a bad take."
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it's not. Yeah,
Yeah, but it should have been
booking the storyline. It's going to be Triple H.
Yeah,
the
it should have been
storyline.
Gunther versus Brock though. It should have
Look,
been.
Gunther versus Brock would have been a Cinderella. Yeah, the wishful thinking. But guess
But
what?
look at the Royal Rumble though. Look at the Royal Rumble. Everyone went off their
They should
ass.
save that for SummerSlam, I feel like.
Yeah, save that for SummerSlam. You know what I want? I want Sheamus versus Gunther round 3.
That yeah.
I think
they're
it's
doing
going to be
a
a
triple
triple
threat.
threat.
I think it's Drew versus Sheamus versus Gunther.
That'll be
Yeah, it is.
amazing. That'll be even better. Drew,
I'll
Sheamus,
still love
and
that match.
Gunther. That's a
That's
banger.
a banger. Yeah, that's a banger.
Oh, great.
That would be fire.
That's a 5 out of 5 match.
Did Sheamus ever win the Intercontinental?
That might be
Imagine.
that might be match of the night.
Sheamus needs to win it
What?
at Mania.
Intercontinental title put on the spotlight at WrestleMania with those 3 ginormous stars. And guess what? All 3 of them have one thing in common. They all fight hard as hell.
And the crazy thing to think about,
I feel like they're gonna have Drew win it though.
the IC title hasn't been on a pay-per-view since Clash at the Castle. So
Exactly. So imagine going from not being at a pay-per-view to being at the grandest stage of them all in a triple threat encounter. Come on, bro.
before that, it was.
I guess it is good for those two, man.
WrestleMania-
It is good.
I think it was WrestleMania 35 before that. That was the last time that the IC title was on a WrestleMania card.
All right, so let's go down the list. Cloud, who do you think is winning, Brock or Omas?
I go on Brock on this one.
Jay, Brock or Omas? King
You said
Carter.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Oh, my bad. I'm back.
All
Left the
right.
Carter.
All right, go after Carter. Yeah, go Carter.
Brock.
Brock. All right, Jay.
I got Omas, man.
Moss? Ooh, with MVP cheesy?
Maybe a little distraction.
All right.
I just want to. I know Brock's gonna win. I'm just going for
You
the
you
opposite.
you you imagine now that you said Omas, you imagine if MVP tries to interfere and the referee kicks him out, how that arena would erupt? What? That'll be crazy. That
They
arena will
always
go
be up for
nuts.
those. They love those.
Yeah,
You got to remember
bro.
it's Mania. The crowds are
It's-
always 10 times. Like
Exactly. The arena will go crazy if MVP tries to interfere and they kick him out for interference. Marco, who you got? Brock or Omas? Marco fell asleep again. All right, Raider. Marco's Raider. What you got?
Yes, bro. I reckon Omos interference by Cedric and Shelton hurt business
All right,
reunion.
Hurt Business reunion. They put down Brock. Big spot for Omas. Good shit.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. Purge. What do you got for us?
I gotta agree with Ryder or Raider.
Raider. Yeah.
Raider.
I gotta agree with him. Brock's got to put over the new guy.
All right, Brock
I go
putting
for
over
Brock.
the new guy. All right, that sounds good. I'll take that. After an F5 at
Because
least.
almost lost last year to Bobby. He's got to win this year.
V Block. What you got?
I got Omas. I got Omas.
Ooh, okay.
Me
The
too.
tide's turning. We got the tide turning.
I go for Omas too.
Marco saying Omas. Oh, what about
I
you,
feel
VJ?
you.
I think it's gonna be Brock.
Ooh, all right. Brock Lesnar. What about you, Lamont?
I think Omas, but they're gonna cheat.
All right. Hey, so a lot of people in the voice lobby are saying Omas. How do you guys feel, chat? Chains is saying Omas. Brock will win by DQ. OC says just saying OC. If I was doing it, I think I think that's what they have to do. Look at Super Saiyan.
But if there wasn't a hurt business, I'd say Brock. So
Okay.
I feel like if Brock gonna win, bro, you gotta keep Omas looking strong.
Yeah, but Lex, you can't get mad for their opinions. No one is saying you're wrong. You take it like people are saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. What are you talking about, saying? What up, Els? What are you talking about, my duty? I agree with you, but being sarcastic about being serious about Lex being wrong. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Heard you like Cody?
Huh? What'd you say?
You a Cody fan?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's the best. That's my favorite Cody, bro. That's my favorite.
I've been
Cody
a
on
fan
your
of Cody since he was with Legacy. So
I became a huge fan during the
when
Indies.
he
You like
left to go to Ring of Honor in New Japan is when I really started loving him.
Yeah, same for me, bro. That was my favorite Cody, bro. I missed the
Did you
black
like
hair.
Stardust?
Cody.
He actually wrestled at my my wrestling coach's promotion here in Texas.
Oh, for real? Dang, that's crazy.
And my coach's promotion will be on his weight belt at WrestleMania.
Oh shit, really?
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, he's doing like all the promotions.
Because he's
like
doing
Ring of
all
Honor and
the
all that.
promotions.
Yeah,
all
that's
the
gonna be sick.
promotions, all the indie promotions that he wrestled at when he left WWE in
What about
2016.
AEW?
Possibly, but I think
He could
that
probably
it's
hit it
gonna
in there.
be-
He could probably hit it in
I
there.
think it's possibly going to be all the indie shows, like
No,
cut out
people
Ring
do
of
it.
Honor, cut out New Japan, cut out AEW, Impact, whatever. He's going to put all the indie shows, is what I think is going to happen.
Has he wrestled in Australia or no? Has Cody wrestled in Australia?
Possibly, I don't know.
Because I'm
but-
Australian, so I don't know. I don't know if he
But
has those.
I know my coach's promotion will be on there because my coach and a few of the other students got a picture with him at
Oh shit!
because he did like a seminar for the school and stuff. I wasn't training there yet, but yeah. So it's called VIP Wrestling. You guys, I'll look it up.
Mark said, I say Brock wins, but Brock gets beat down after the match by the Hurt Business. That's a good point too. Brock could win the match and then get beat up afterwards.
Yeah. Gotta make Omar still look strong. But yeah, Purge, I just like that because that's my favorite Cody, bro. That's my favorite.
What do you reckon Bray's gonna do after Mania?
I loved Cody. I loved Cody from the Bullet Club.
Well, if you want to talk
Yes,
about Cody, we
bro.
could talk about Cody. Cody is
That was
awesome,
the
man.
best Cody, bro. Cody with the Bullet Club. Oh my God.
He was amazing.
Bro.
Amazing.
Listen to this. I think the night after Cody joined the Bullet Club, I had a dream that he trained me and put me in the Bullet Club faction, bro. Serious,
That's a cool dream.
He trained me.
That's a
He
fan right
trained
there.
me.
Yeah,
He trained me to be a. He trained me to be a professional wrestler, and I became one of the top stars in New Japan and got to join the Bullet Club.
That's
You thought you were
my
doing my rise, huh? Yeah, you
That's
thought
a
you were
my
doing my
rise
rise.
in a
Yeah,
dream, bro.
but I was asleep and it was in a dream.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
think
bro.
that I think Cody is still young enough to say that he is, he has yet to peak, especially when we're talking about WWE here. Obviously, New Japan, AEW, all these other promotions that he went to, he pretty much conquered them in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
If he doesn't
ultimately,
win at Mania, most likely is going to be at SummerSlam after Roman hits the 1,000 mark.
I said this before, man, and I'll say it again. I love the idea of Cody winning at Mania. I love, what Cody has done outside of the company and what he's brought to the company since his return. But if he were to lose at Mania, I wouldn't be totally upset because with Roman Reigns here, I know that you guys could be like, oh, yeah, Lex, but you can't say that because you're a Roman mark or because you love Roman or you're on his nuts. Whatever. Say whatever you want. But truth of the matter is this. Roman Reigns needs to pass WrestleMania to get to 1,000 days.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
I say SummerSlam if Cody don't win.
I say keep the story going, bro.
Yeah,
I love
we're
it. Story
in this
going.
era that we're in with the way programming is, it's going to be a very long time. And, I don't want to be depressing or anything like that, but it's going to be a while before we see anyone come close to getting to 1,000 days as a champion. You know
I
what I'm
don't think
saying?
we'll ever see it again. Honestly, I don't think we'll ever see it again.
What I think will happen is if with Money in the Bank being in London, what I think's going to happen is if Cody don't win at Mania, Cody's going to lose. Oh, move Vader. If Cody don't win at Mania, he'll win the Money in the Bank and cash in at SummerSlam on Roman to win the titles.
I think Roman should lose the titles by getting cashed in on. That is like the perfect way to get the pressure off of how does he drop the belts, and on top of that, when you give us, and I'm gonna include myself as part of the fandom, when you give us what we're like drooling for, so to speak, in terms of wrestling storylines, and when it's usually about someone winning, if they do it too soon, that can hurt not only the characters involved, but it could like the ripple effect of it. It just needs. Remember, guys, at the end of the day, Triple H is calling the shots right now, and he's the one in charge. So whatever story we get is based on his perception of what's right or wrong and what he wants to go for in terms of shock factor. A lot of people thought that Sammy should have beaten Roman in Canada. That there was no better moment for him to lose the belt.
That would have been perfect too.
If WrestleMania wasn't the next event, I think they should have done it if WrestleMania wasn't the next pay-per-view.
I agree with that too, but here's the thing. If you give Sammy the belt now, then what for the Bloodline and Roman story? Then what for Cody Rhodes? Then what for Mania in general? You got what I'm saying? How do you go and bounce back from that and have Sami Zayn be a formidable opponent and not just a lucky charm unsung hero? You get me? Because if you remember,
he would
Kofi,
be like the next Kofi Kingston.
Exactly. Kofi Mania and him winning the belt was far better and bigger than anything he did with the title in hand. You get me? And Daniel Bryan, similar case. when you
But
think
he got
about,
injured though. We never got to saw that.
when you think about the story, it's not always about, oh, he wins. The story, what's after that?
Yeah, but
You
he
know,
got injured, so we never know.
yeah, I get that. Yeah, so Daniel Bryan, fine, but he won the belt multiple times. It just never, it never felt like when Big E won, he got the cash in, right? And that was super
Yeah,
hyped.
that was an awesome moment seeing him win.
Awesome moment.
But that also wasn't his fault though. He wasn't even booked like at all. Like, he wasn't even
Exactly.
booked good.
All right. And no,
I was there when he won the briefcase.
I
It was
totally,
awesome.
I totally get it, Jay. But when you look at the reign one way or another, look at MJF, bro. How many times didn't people complain? Oh man, AEW doesn't put enough faith in its own superstars. This guy should be champ. That guy should be champ. MJF. He won the belt on what has MJF? If you watch AEW or you keep up with AEW, he hasn't been as hot as champion as he was when he wasn't champion.
Yeah, I don't know. His promos are good, but he's
They're
kind
still
of
great.
boring to watch.
Yeah,
because all he do is just get on every week and talk.
Yeah, he don't even fight. He don't defend the title. I'm really not ready for
There's nothing unique going on.
Exactly.
I'm not ready.
I hope Punk comes back though. CM Punk was the greatest. MJF
I
and
am-
CM Punk was great. That was amazing.
I am not ready to watch a full hour of MJF versus Daniel Bryan.
You get me? Exactly. So that's the problem. If you give Sammy the belt in Canada, then what? If you give Cody the belt at WrestleMania, then what? I just want them to be very prepared for what's next, because clearly, as much as I loved WrestleMania last year, as much as I enjoyed Roman beating Brock Lesnar, even though that match was a little lackluster, last year's WrestleMania was one of the best WrestleManias in so long and in so many years. It stands out as, one of the greatest moments of our modern time. And at the end of the day, Roman won both titles and he went on vacation. And he's been on what I would say one of the worst title reigns within the last 12 months. Year to year, from last Mania till now. Yeah, he's had some bright spots.
He's only had 6 title defenses since then.
And he's had some good matches, some bright spots, but he has been on what I would consider one of the worst reigns as a WWE champion, because it's felt not only as a part-timer, but it just hasn't had any real significance to it, But now that we're getting to WrestleMania season, now that you're involving the Royal Rumble winner, you got Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn leading the bloodline, you have this opportunity to make it a significant story again, which they have. This would be the time to give him that last big win before it's time to finally drop the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if since Money in the Bank's in the UK, I feel like Gunther's gonna win the briefcase though, if it's not Cody.
Nah, saying that just make it 1,000 and make it 1,000 makes it predictable. Don't say that, bro. Cody Rhodes finishing the story at WrestleMania and becoming champion is just as predictable. You could throw the word predictable at either scenario, and just because it sounds predictable or you were able to predict one or the other doesn't make it exactly predictable. You don't know how Cody's gonna win that match. You don't know how the bloodline are going to interfere. You don't know if Sami Zayn is going to play a part in it. You don't know if Roman's going to retain. You don't know if someone else is going to join the bloodline. You don't.
Nobody knows.
We don't know. Yes, obviously Roman could retain. Obviously Cody could win, but we don't know how they're going to go about either or. It doesn't
There's
make
still a possibility that they may add Sammy into the mix.
Yeah. Exactly. Look at what Straight Edge said. Maybe the OC ends up helping Cody. Maybe Sammy ends up.
Union we need it.
Sammy and Kevin help Cody.
Yeah,
That could
maybe
happen too.
Sam and Kevin help Cody. We don't know if the 1,000 day is worth protecting, or if the story being written for Cody is worth creating. We don't know, and that's the beauty of it. You could say whatever you want. How many people picked Brock Lesnar going into that match last year? You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's just no way.
I was hoping Brock won,
is
but
Vince's boy. There's no way Roman is keeping that Universal title. He's had the title for so long. Ain't no way. Brock won the Elimination Chamber. He won the Royal Rumble. He needs to be the Triple Crown. He needs to beat Roman Reigns. He's going to beat Roman. He ended up losing.
Yep.
Brock ain't even held a mid-card title since he's been in WWE.
Exactly. And we just ultimately, man, sometimes, like Cody winning the Rumble, it was predictable. But does it
We
really?
would have, if Brock hadn't left to go to UFC, we would have never got a Batista, a John Cena, a Randy Orton.
But we just sometimes, bro, going with the obvious is not a bad thing. Sometimes,
Imagine if Sammy and Cody were the last two. Imagine if they did that.
yeah, that would have been a disaster
That would have
because
been
of the
bad.
fans.
That would have been horrible.
Because of the fan, bro. Because as fans, like I said, it needs to be what I want, and I want it now. Sammy didn't win in Canada. Now we got to see how big of a character Sammy is. Is he getting cheered just because he's the underdog, or do people really mess with Sammy that much? You get me?
It was rumored last year that Roman was going to leave WWE after WrestleMania, so there is a possibility that Cody could win.
Or there could also be a possibility that he signed an extension to do one more show after WrestleMania. We don't know.
Yeah.
You get me? So
Yeah,
go ahead, VJ.
Roman could also have signed a new 3-year contract for all we know.
He did sign a new contract. He did. He signed one last year.
But if Roman loses, he should have a feud with Jay again. Jay Uso versus Roman again.
I feel like keep the story going, bro.
I feel like keep the story going is the best decision to go about it right now,
bro,
just because of where we're at.
Yeah.
We made it this
But like
far.
after this starts.
Let's break up the titles. Let's focus on breaking up the titles versus focus on stripping him from the belt just like that. Let's focus on creating another main event scene and another division rather than, all right, because Roman loses the belt. Sammy leaves the bloodline. Jay leaves the bloodline. What's next? They're the best story in wrestling right now in the world.
If Cody, like I said before, I think if Cody wins, I think he'll drop the Universal title and put it back on SmackDown, and he just holds the WWE title.
And that'll be cool if you want to accept that, but that could also be looked at as stupid.
Yeah, I think you can't just drop a belt. You have to like lose it in a different way.
Because he wants to bring back the Winged Eagle title.
But if you just drop a belt,
But
it makes
I feel like I think that'd be too obvious. Like I feel like
you know what I would do
like,
right now? I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
Yeah, I don't feel like he should drop that. I feel like that'll be too obvious. I feel like
it makes the title useless.
Yeah, I feel like people know he's gonna drop that title and he's just gonna keep that championship.
Or they turn it into one belt again.
Yeah, they could turn it into one belt easily.
Yeah, because I feel like they're gonna get. I think it was rumored that they was getting rid of the brand split.
Look, man.
They don't need the brand split, honestly.
If I really wanted to throw the wrench into this story, and if I really wanted to change shit up and be different, and be like, all right, this ain't the Vince McMahon blueprint. This ain't the wrestling fandom blueprint. I'm gonna throw the wrench into this story and just wreck everything. I would make Jay into, you know how everybody says quote unquote main event Jay? I would make Jay a main eventer for real. I would make Jay go out on his own. Right now, you know what it is? How fortunate WWE would be to have another true born blood Samoan at the top of the main event. Imagine Jay versus Jimmy.
That'd be the best, one of the best stories ever, I reckon.
Imagine Jay versus Roman again. Imagine Jay versus Sammy. Imagine Jay versus Kevin Owens. Imagine, there's just so many.
You can verse Solo Sikoa too.
I seen a post on
versus Solo,
Facebook today of I seen a post on Facebook. It was like an edited picture of the WrestleMania cards, how they look, and it was a picture of Jay versus Jimmy at WrestleMania.
I saw that.
You know,
That'd be
everybody
a
would
good match.
love that. Would be, bro, that brother
It'd be like
tension.
Brother versus brother would be a
It'd be
banger.
like Matt Hardy
It
versus
would
Jeff.
be like Jeff Hardy
Yeah.
versus Matt.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
what it'd be like. It'd feel like that.
Amazing. So what I'm saying is that we got options. You know, sometimes again, you could sit down and do multiple choice A, B, C, D, or whatever, and it could be a little predictable. But whether Jay leaves or stays, at the end of the day, what they need to do is keep Roman with at least Solo Sikoa. You know,
Yeah.
keep Roman with Solo Sikoa, keep Roman with Paul Heyman, and maybe, you know, give him someone else. You know, at the end of the day, Roman could rub off on any character and it'll work, because that's where Roman is at right now in the wrestling industry. You know, like, dude, The Rock, you know, you guys realize The Rock worked with the corporation after he left the Nation of Domination. He went in and he became a massive heel and was a massive asshole and cheated like crazy with the corporation.
Just the way you said it.
You know? Imagine, like, Roman could literally do, that's where Roman is at. Like, The Rock was at a point where he could be with anybody. It didn't matter if you put him in the Nation of Domination. It didn't matter if you put him in the corporation. It didn't matter if you put him with Mankind. It just worked because everyone was engaged with whatever The Rock had in mind and whatever he was doing. And that's where Roman is right now. Whatever Roman touches right now, whether it's Jay, whether it's Jimmy and Jay, whether it's Jimmy or Solo or Sammy, it's all, you know, for the sake of, like, you know, good storytelling right now, because he's the big dog. He's the, you know, the tribal chief or whatever.
I want to see main event Jay Uso though. Main event Jay.
That'll be great. Cody, KO, and Sammy about to take down the Bloodline. They very well can. That could be another stable. They very well can.
I mean, I think what's going to happen is it's going to be Kevin, Sammy versus the Usos, and Cody versus Roman, obviously, and they all work together to take down the Bloodline.
To me,
I reckon Jay will walk out at Mania. Imagine that pop, and then
Yeah.
KO and Sammy win.
I think Sammy and Kevin Owens versus the Usos for the tag titles, I think that's a main event.
But imagine if Jay walked out on Jimmy.
I
Imagine
think
like the reaction.
that's going to be
Oh, no,
night
it'll be
one.
nuts.
I know it'd be amazing.
Dog, that's...
Imagine Kevin main eventing 2 years in a row. That'd be crazy.
Think about it. When was the last time the tag team division was this big in terms of, like, two teams, like feeling like main event status?
Yeah, I know.
Bro, I just thought you could put, if Jay walks out on Jimmy at
Or even
WrestleMania
Super
during the
Kick,
match,
imagine Super Kick Jimmy.
they could put Jay and Jimmy in the main event of Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, and they could fill in
And
Solo
they could
Sikoa.
build that storyline up till SummerSlam.
Yes, that would be a great way to do it.
And at SummerSlam, they do Jay versus Jimmy inside Hell in a Cell.
It's only been two teams. Yeah, but bro, again, OC, man, you're so negative, dude. I've already mentioned that Triple H's era has been terrible for tag teams in general, but in terms of looking at
He's not a
WrestleMania,
tag team guy.
I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about a main event tag team title match at the pay-per-view for WrestleMania. No, you watch your words. You sound like a buffoon. I'm literally talking about strictly WrestleMania. When was the last time we had a main event level tag title match at WrestleMania?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I can't
I
remember.
don't really remember either.
Exactly. So at the very least, for as bad as Triple H has done since taking over at SummerSlam till now, he's making up for it by putting the tag titles in a prime spot.
I mean, the last big tag title match at Mania was Omas and AJ versus the New Day, WrestleMania 37.
And that was solid. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I reckon the Hardy Boys returning and winning the titles.
Yeah, that was another good moment.
That was a good moment, but not.
That was one of the greatest moments in WrestleMania history.
Yeah, for sure.
I was screaming and jumping out of my chair when I saw that happen, bro. I didn't think they were gonna show up, and I was like, as soon as Kofi's like, I wonder who it could possibly be. Who?
Yeah.
And then you hear the Hardy Boys
I
theme
was there.
song.
I was there. I was there in the crowd.
Oh,
I was there in the crowd. That shit
that-
got me out of my chair. I jumped up.
I wish I could have been there for that, bro. Because
Yeah,
that,
man.
that was
So
an awesome moment.
when I look at that, I think Sammy losing to Roman, because if Sammy would have beaten Roman, there wouldn't have been another tag match to be at that level where we got Kevin Owens and Sammy right now.
What would happen to the story after that is the real question.
We need them, bro. We need them to hug and be best friends again, like Dean and
Nah,
Seth did in
yeah.
2017.
Yeah, they're gonna do it, and that's gonna be a massive, massive moment.
Because when Dean and Seth
Yeah, when Dean and
reunited
Seth
to
did it, bro, the crowd
take on
went
the bar,
nuts.
bro, that crowd went
That
insane.
crowd went nuts, bro. That's one of my favorite moments.
Oh, that was another great championship match.
That was one of my
That
favorite
match.
moments when they reunited.
I was kind of bummed that Dean turned on him, but I figured it was going to happen eventually.
Yeah,
But that was
everybody
just
rumored like
Vince booking there.
it was rumored way back that he was gonna do that. I was like, I was just
It was a good
waiting.
moment though. It was.
With the combination of how good WWE, and you guys can say whatever you want, honestly, you're entitled to your own opinion, but in my opinion, I think 2K23 looks fantastic, and if they're building off,
I hate
how-
Mox heel turn. I hate Mox heel turn run. I hated that heel turn run.
Oh, yeah.
Braun Strowman?
Yeah, when he won the ice.
Yeah, when he come out the sickness
that-
and everything, he wore the gas
that-
mask. That shit was his
that
theme song.
storyline
Yo,
sucked
Purge, you're
ass.
cutting out again. I mean, I heard
Yeah,
you sounded in slow
it was
motion.
so lame. Dude.
Yo, his
Can you hear me
theme
now?
song was trash, bro.
So what
The
I was gonna say
siren?
was what I was trying to build up was that we're getting 2K23 in like what 14, 13, well now 12
13
days. Well, 12 days now because it's the second
Yeah.
when you look at the calendar.
Hear me better?
12 days away from 2K, and then in just a couple weeks after that, we're getting WrestleMania. Like this is the best time to be a wrestling fan, honestly, because this WrestleMania, bro. Whether you agree with Brock versus Omas or not, Sammy and KO, we're gonna have some big moments. Big moments.
How would you feel if Kamala and Big Daddy V was DLC?
I would be annoyed as hell, dog, because I do not give a
Bro, I really
shit.
don't want to see Big. I really don't want to see Big Daddy V because the shit he used to do in the early 2000s when he'd hump people. That was really annoying.
Yeah, that was crazy. And
You know, people
SmackDown versus
love doing that
Raw.
shit. People love doing that shit
SmackDown versus
online.
Raw 2007 was crazy. 2007 was
I would
crazy.
put that move on all my creative wrestlers.
Hell no.
He was a
That was-
former King of the Ring, I think.
That was
I
actually
wonder
my
how
finisher.
advanced entrances work this year. Is it like 2K19 advanced entrance, or is it like different?
Yeah,
Day format or different?
I would probably say it's gonna be a lot like what we've seen in the past in terms of advanced entrances, connecting.
I hope
motions
the
and shit.
I hope the pen system work online because you know how it could be a delay to it and all.
Oh yeah, I think the tapping system is gonna be a lot more accurate than the new one they put because the connection is gonna vary, man.
Yeah,
Remember, it's
that's
gonna vary based on the people you're connected with, and if you do like multiple people in a match, that shit could be wrecked.
Yeah.
War
I
Games
mean, I
Online
like
is going
the
to be nuts. The servers for War Games Online. Oh my god,
Bro,
Are
every
you gonna
time
be
I
able
would
to change? Are you gonna be able to change the pinning system online though?
I think
Yeah,
so.
you should be
Yeah,
able to.
I think
because
so.
every time I
You should
tried
be
to use that spam and X shit on 22, it would freeze at 2 and wouldn't move nowhere else, bro, and that would piss me off.
yeah, nah. It's gonna be the default one. It's gonna be the default one.
Jed is
What's
talking
the-
about the Miz hosting WrestleMania. How do you guys feel about Miz hosting WrestleMania?
It's
I
in
mean,
Hollywood.
whatever he gotta do.
It's perfect.
Is Snoop Dogg
I
supposed to be
mean,
there?
he don't got nothing
It's
else
better
to do.
than
So I
Hogan
mean,
For real.
He's
Well,
not
that's
in a
true.
match, so I mean, it's perfect. And
No,
with
he
it
should
being
be
in
in a match. I
Hollywood,
wish he was. Bet you he'll
Mhm.
talk his way into a match.
It's
Yeah,
it's a
that'll be
filler.
cool. That'll be cool.
yeah,
Is
he'll
Snoop Dogg?
probably talk his way into a match.
You know
Yep.
what I really like about the Miz is perfect example of how good that guy is on the mic. Did you seen what they've done with the Logan Paul story? Logan Paul hasn't been at Raw but yet his story with Seth Rollins every single week has developed thanks to The Miz and Seth Rollins having encounters.
Bro, that phone call had me laughing, bro.
The
Bye-bye, bitch.
the loud click sound when he opened up the phone was hilarious. Like the loud click.
Yeah, and you know his reaction and trying to talk shit to Seth and you know telling, oh yeah, Logan Paul, you really keep talking about Logan Paul in your interviews and like just his demeanor about the whole situation and shit and him being like you know trying to be like a social media star and shit.
No, the Miz is underrated, bro. Like his skills is like top.
He slept off, bro.
Bro, he's best. He's best on the mic of this generation.
Bro, he knows how to get the crowd to hate him so
yeah,
badly.
yeah, bro.
Not as good as Dominic though.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dominic,
okay,
bro.
yeah.
Hey,
Dominic Judgment
there,
Day,
bro. He's getting there.
Nah, ex-con Dom, yeah, that Judgment Day stuff. You know why though? I'll tell you why Dominic has been so successful. He finally took a step back and just allowed the microphone to take a breather. Because when he was with Ray, he was like, "Oh yeah, man, you don't talk to my dad." And, now when he's on the mic with Judgment Day, it's like he goes, "'Cause me and mommy," and then he like pauses. It almost feels like he's counting his seconds to see the crowd react to whatever he says.
What do y'all think of that Charlotte roast towards him?
Yeah, nah, I think that's all. It's all good. I think that's perfect for their story. Remember, man, they're using Dominic as a boy toy.
Yeah.
So,
and then they got Buddy Matthews from over in AEW trying to roast Dom.
Nah, he's an idiot. He said, "Watch your mouth" or some shit before a real Poppy come out. Like that's him just being bitter. Yeah, he's just being bitter that he's in AEW and he's not part of the story, and he feels left out. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, because he's not with his real mommy.
Yeah, he's like,
him and Rhea are dating.
Yeah, they're dating and they're both from Australia and shit. And he's like, "Oh yeah, watch your mouth." Rhea has a real Poppy at home or something. I'm like, what? Like, is this guy really taking a cheap shot at this young kid who's literally engaged to his own wife and is on like he's just on a run of a lifetime now with the Judgment Day? Like, is he really that bitter?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you shouldn't feel threatened by this kid at all.
He's
like, I hope he was just joking, bro. Because
it's because Dom got more success than he ever had.
Oh yeah, and, come on, and he seriously can't be mad. He literally did a story like if he was trying to date Dominic's sister.
I mean, bro, Dominic didn't even have to go through the indies, but he did. That's how successful Dominic is.
Like I Straight is saying that him and Andrade were going back and forth on social media. Yeah, they were. And it's so funny to me because you could tell both of them want to be in WWE so bad.
That would have been crazy if he brought.
I think once Andrade's contract is up, he's going back.
Andrade is dry in AEW
because they are not doing nothing with him in AEW. And I mean, yeah, he's injured, but
House of Black ain't doing nothing either. Like Malachi,
they're not doing nothing with him. I mean, actually, House of Black is facing the Elite on Sunday. So
I'm gonna be real with y'all though, man. Dominic got really, really lucky that the pandemic hit because as tragic as that was for the whole world, he was able to just be he was literally at the performance center with his dad working with no crowd, like kind of like crafting, his skills.
Ray also has I guess rings in his garage and stuff too.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Bro, your dad is Rey Mysterio, man. You could literally train with him whenever.
Pretty much.
There's taking you to every show.
Yeah, there's very few people that are gonna teach you better than Rey Mysterio. Like in terms of styles, yeah, you could learn different styles from someone else. But if we're talking about legend in the ring, like Ray is as good as it gets.
Dude, he's learning from Finn Balor, Damian, Rhea, and Ray.
Yeah,
come on, those four people right there.
Yeah, those are top tier.
Yeah, Finn Balor himself is top tier. Like he done trained.
Finn Balor's best in the world.
He done trained JD McDonough.
Jay
done
White.
trained Nathan Frazier, like
He
it's
trained Jay White.
Oh, he trained Jay White too?
Becky Lynch was at
Wow.
Finn, one of Finn's last students.
Rey Mysterio's the greatest luchador in my opinion. Yeah, and
Finn Balor
worldwide
doesn't get
too.
a lot of credit either. Like Finn Balor is a top star, bro. I just wish he had another run. I wish he had another
Wait,
run.
are you talking about the Balor Club?
I wish he had
Hey,
another
hey,
one.
no lie, that match between Finn and AJ 2017 was a banger.
Banger, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Banger.
It was. And,
When Bray Wyatt couldn't show up, I was wondering who was going to take the place.
And then AJ flew 18 hours from I think it was India to fight Finn.
Yeah,
he couldn't miss that dream match, bro. That was a dream match waiting to happen.
Man,
And then they did the Too Sweet after, bro. That was great.
It was. We're so it's so funny, man, because when you look at the roster that WWE has, like when you get down to the nitty gritty, they're so loaded, man. They're so loaded from top to bottom.
Stacked.
It's ridiculous. You're looking at you were able, like WWE was so packed. They had Omas with AJ Styles. What the hell? And it worked too. AJ made that shit work.
Worked.
Yeah, he did.
It was a solid tag team.
It is so funny to me, man. Like when you look at, now Judgment Day. What are we doing with Damian Priest? He had the U.S. title. People weren't really taking to him too much. Now with the Judgment Day, after being with Edge, now he's with Finn.
He was starting to get jobbed, and then he finally got with the Judgment Day.
He had that mix-up like 2 weeks ago or so where he messed up on the mic.
He still cleaned it up though.
And then that character that they gave him when they was talking about how he get out of control.
Yeah. He was like a maniac.
Damien. Damien. Yeah. The Damien was like a demon possessed type gimmick is what they were trying to give him.
Yeah, for sure. I think that ultimately when you look at, the Judgment Day, I really, really like what they've done. They've picked up the slack with the Judgment Day for sure.
Okay, speaking of Judgment Day, what do y'all think of the entrance?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
For the game is what I meant.
They could have put more effort.
I love the entrance. I love the smoke and everything.
I love it.
Reflections and all.
I feel like they could have did way more than what they did, but it's cool. It's not bad.
They should have put Dom in there with them, and
but the cutoff
have them stand longer at the stage like they do in real life.
Remember when Edge was in the Judgment Day? Yeah, Judgment Day with Edge was cool, and that turn, it caught me off guard because I didn't expect for it to happen that soon, honestly. But I wasn't totally pissed off.
Either.
I wasn't totally pissed off because of Finn. Finn being in there, he really needed that spot, and it worked out. Ultimately, it worked out, and I always had faith in them, for better or for worse. But
they might add a 4-man entrance like they did for the Hurt Business.
Yeah, they can put it in with an update. Just update it. Put it in.
Their entrance, hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Thank you guys. The thing about their entrance is that they are doing the outdated one. That's if you look closely, that was for Rhea Ripley, and Finn Balor and Damian were coming out as managers for her. So it's not that they had a generic entrance. When they came out as the Judgment Day at first, they used to come out as like just emo gothic, stiff. The one thing that we all can agree on and complain about is that the synchronization is totally off, and they got the wrong part of the song when it kicks in. But those are the two things we could honestly complain about, that the synchronization and the track being off. But in terms of their motion, that's what they did when they first started, bro. And
that was like that.
It sucks because they've changed it a couple times already, but whatever, man. The one about Dominic, the DNA test is a good combo for your live viewers because some people do think he's Eddie's son. Well, people say that he's Eddie's son as a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah.
He looks just like Rey Mysterio. He has the same like little baby face.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Judgment Day, I like Judgment Day. I don't like that they're stretching out the Finn and Edge story, but they already said that this is like the final battle here, so we'll see what that ends up happening there. Hopefully we get Dominic versus Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. That's another good match that I'm looking forward to.
I heard that it's going to be in a street fight.
That'll be great. It'll be all over the ring and shit. That'll be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Jet said he has Eddie's mullet and facial hair. Come on. All right, yeah, he does have the hair. He's trying to be like Eddie on purpose, man.
Yeah.
He has Eddie's shirt. Yeah, I mean, come on. At this point, we're
I'm
just
pretty sure
building-
they told him to grow his hair out so he could
Yeah, he
start
wants
that
to.
storyline.
He wants to honor Eddie. You know, he's
Yeah.
already honoring his dad with his in-ring style. Mari confirmed for Mania. They should get Mari, honestly.
That's saying the thing about Vicky Guerrero not letting with Dominic knowing, like the Guerrero family.
Vicky,
that-
yeah. I would be open to something like that.
Oh yeah, didn't Vicky go on Twitter saying like Dominic's not honoring Eddie or something like that? Like said it was
did?
disrespectful.
On Facebook. Yes, he said
Yeah,
something.
Vicky said it was disrespectful.
I think she's
When?
joking.
No, I
don't
swear I
know.
seen that on. I
This
swear I
was a
seen
while
that.
back. I forgot, probably a month ago.
She's supposed to be leaving AEW soon.
Vicky Guerrero and Dominic Mysterio. Let's see.
She said her contract's up in July.
Dominic has talked with Vicky Guerrero about current WWE storyline.
I don't know what she's talking about. Like, I don't get how it's disrespectful at all. Yo, they need to add the bloodline entrance. They need to show the bloodline entrance. They should show that March 8th.
And have Paul Heyman hand Roman one of the titles.
Yeah, they need to show, they need to give him some good.
Roman wear the other one around his waist.
Oh, so look, listen to this. Listen to this. It seems like likely Vicky was just playing into the backlash with those comments, seeing as Mysterio apparently got her blessing to emulate Eddie. During his recent appearance on the Cheap Heat podcast, Mysterio was asked if he had a chance to discuss his on-screen metamorphosis with Vicky, and his reply was yes, but very little. I get goosebumps every time I talk about him. I understand that in no way, shape, or form do I hold a candle to this man, be it in the ring or anything he's done. I understand that. That said, I use everything to my advantage. Obviously, the people hate it, and they hate me for doing it. At the end of the day, that's Uncle Eddie. That's Dad. In WWE storyline, that's my dad. So I'm going to steal whatever I can, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. Being able to talk to Vicky, it's been little things here and there. She'll reach out and be like, I love what you're doing. I'll reach out, and here I go, hey, hopefully this is okay. Little things like that. I just never want any problems with the Guerrero family. It's all love and respect at the end of the day. Even before the Judgment Day storyline, I asked someone in WWE if I could reach out to Vicky and ask her, is this okay? Mysterio felt things were getting a little out of hand when he grew out the mullet. Some fans perceived it as a sign of disrespect towards Eddie. I don't ever want the Guerrero family to think that I'm taking advantage of anything. End of the day, it's all love and respect for Eddie and admiration for what he did. Eddie and my dad nudged me into this business when I was 8 years old. He planted that seed without me even knowing that I'm forever grateful. Believe it or not, I feel the presence in there, Mysterio said. There are certain times when I know he's there. There's no explanation for what's happening other than Eddie. Why would we be in the middle of nowhere and people are chanting Eddie's name? He's just always there, man. It's really awesome. So yeah, so he has the blessing to some extent. And yeah, he is using it to his advantage. It's worked.
Yeah, it did.
Nah, he's not Eddie's son for real. That was just all jokes and games.
Yeah.
The moon and star on the wolf is Kamala belly tattoo, I'm sure. Interesting, Chips. Interesting take there. I will say this, guys. We're at the 3-hour marker. This stream has been amazing. I'm tired. I'm crashing and burning. So we're gonna do the closing here. I'm gonna go down the list. You guys can add anything you want to say before I leave the voice lobby. We'll start with Cloud. Anything you want to add to the stream?
Nah, I'm good.
What about you, Carter? Well, I mean, sorry. Go ahead, Cloud.
It was a good time to talk about everything that's happened today and having to rate everyone.
I'm glad you joined too, bro. I appreciate you guys tuning in and taking the time to join on the voice lobby. What about you, Carter? What you got?
And I just can't get over that 77 overall for Chad Gable, man. That shit is
Gable.
I know.
That shit.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. At least we could whoop some ass against those 69 and 64 overall superstars with Chad Gable. Yeah. We'll use him as like he's Brock Lesnar or something.
Probably some 80s too.
Yeah, probably some 80s too. You're right. What about you, Marco? Want to add anything?
It was fun chatting.
All right. What about you, Raider? Raider got the muted mic. You fell asleep? Purge?
I enjoyed chatting.
All right. V Block?
Yeah, I enjoyed these talks. So we should do these more often.
Sounds good. Yeah, I've been trying to do it at least once a week. We did it last week. We did it now again.
Oh, yeah, these are great talks to get everything out, the people's perspectives on everything.
Especially when the game comes out. When the game comes out, hopefully we could do some.
Yeah, sir.
That'll be fire. That'll be fire.
Oh yeah, question.
Yes,
How
sir.
about that league? What's going on with the league? Like,
Let's
you
see,
know,
man.
if you want to
I know you're on PlayStation, man. Let's see how it plays out. PlayStation's more available now, so we'll see. Gotta see.
Yeah,
how.
they bring that crossplay. I want crossplay.
What'd you say, Marco? Marcos?
I want crossplay as well.
Cosplay?
Yeah, bro, crossplay.
Oh,
like,
Man, I got
everybody get.
Yeah,
I got Xbox and PlayStation though. I could be on Xbox too.
Oh, okay, Carter. Damn. All right,
Yeah.
my bad. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I got the Series X.
All right.
Which
all right.
edition of the game did everybody get?
What edition? I'm going Icon on Xbox.
Yeah, I got Icon
Deluxe.
too.
I'm doing Deluxe on PlayStation.
I got Deluxe on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I might get it.
I'm just getting the normal game.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna be smart about it. Get the normal game, then get the DLC when it get on sale and all.
Yeah,
and
it'll go on sale.
Yeah. If they do like what they did with the NWO pack, I'll buy it still. So.
They will. What about you, VJ? I see you down there.
Yeah. I don't know how 2K still doesn't have crossplay for WWE.
You really want me to go off on a rant right now? I don't want to end on a Debbie Downer.
No.
This game would be so much better with crossplay. I'll leave it at that. That's for sure.
It would.
That's for sure. But also, awesome streams. Thanks again for having us in the chat.
No, thank you guys for joining. What about you, Lamont? You want to add anything to the story here or what? Because you've been quiet for a while.
I'm good. Chilling.
I don't know if that crossplay is gonna work though because all the hackers on PC.
Hey, no excuses, bro. There's ways to make it work. They need to find it. That's their job, not ours. We pay enough money for the game. They've raised enough money. They're funded by WWE, 2K, all the top corporates of America. They have enough funds to freaking explore that option. We shouldn't have to worry or say that shit because the technology's out there. You know what I'm saying? They just got to find a way to make it work. That's on them.
Fortnite and Call of Duty figured it out.
Fortnite, Call of Duty, Battlefield now. EA has been implementing it into some of their games as well.
FIFA,
yeah.
Yeah, even the new games that's coming out done figured it out.
Yeah, MLB, bro. You could play MLB on the Nintendo Switch and play with somebody co-op or even against on the Xbox or PlayStation, no matter what generation you're on. How about that?
Wow. And I think Kenny Omega said that AEW Fight Forever is going to be crossplay.
That'll be great.
Yeah,
that'll be awesome.
He did say that.
He said that?
Yeah.
That's a win. Look, I didn't even talk about that. I didn't even know.
It was in an interview a long time ago. Like 2 years ago.
They just need to give us a freaking release date.
Yeah, he said that it's gonna be crossplay, and there's not there's not going to be a community creations like on WWE, but you will be able to play with people from Xbox, PC, Switch, all that.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think
Can't
Fortnite
update
had that
attire.
OC.
I wonder will they fix their tires though if they're not gonna let us
Yeah,
make
no,
updated.
we're gonna have to fix the tires ourselves.
Yeah, we get to customize our characters. So, like, say you want to make Brock Lesnar and AEW Fight Forever, they're gonna give you shorts that'll look like Brock Lesnar's, I guess you could say.
We're gonna have to watch a YouTube video and just follow the tutorial. All right, guys, you got to put user preset 5 and then move it to this and then move the slider here, like the old days.
That's too much.
Never did that. Never
That's a
tried it.
lot.
Yeah,
Never
no, I ain't
tried
doing
it.
that.
That was a pain.
Yeah, I'm good, man. For that, we just play
Only
WWE
me.
2K.
I think
They
I
get an
only
online
me.
Royal Rumble,
I'm
but
hyped for it, though.
they need an
They
online
said
Royal
it's going
Rumble.
to be like No Mercy and Here Comes the Pain.
I want to
What,
play
AEW?
AEW Fight Forever for what it has to offer, and that's it. If I want to do any of those creation downloads, any of those crazy, I got WWE right there, bro.
Yeah.
I probably
They
create
need
my.
to do a Royal Rumble online. If they make a Royal Rumble online, that should be fire.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna do the Casino Royale thing or Battle Royale or whatever it's called. Fight Forever having
that'll be
development
fire,
troubles, so I have a hard time believing Omega. I mean, we'll see what happens, bro. I look
In-
forward to it regardless.
In the description for how many online players it has, it says 2 to 30 for the Battle Royale.
Yeah,
So
it's for the yeah. The Jet said, "I'm creating LexxExpress in 2K23, a 5'7" warrior." Wow, bro. I'm 6'5", bro.
So
I'm
you
6'5",
can-
and
you
you
can-
can't teach that.
you can literally fight 29 other people or 20 other people in the Casino Battle Royale, which is going to be dope.
Well, I could tell you what, I'm
I
gonna
gotta
fight
play
my
it
way
first.
out of
It
here.
sounds good on paper. That sounds good.
Hey, I'm throwing everybody over the
Yeah,
top rope.
it sounds good on paper. And I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out of here.
I'll see y'all later, man. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
Take care,
Yeah.
guys. Good night, y'all.
How it's supposed to feel.
Peace.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
years to